Hey, Chris. Morning. How are you today, my friend? I don't know why the YouTube stream always lags like 1 second behind. And it just annoys me because then it never says live on it because it's always 1 second behind, and it's like obviously that affects nothing. You know, who cares? But like, it's just like I don't know. I see it and it makes my brain hurt. I hit him with a morning. Boom. That's 2 to 4. There we go. Quality is all wrong. Fix that. Hit him with the morning. Boom. Chris says I'm doing good, just relaxing. Love to hear that, my friend. Love to hear that. Okay. And boom. 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 Alright, there we go. And I do that. Ooh, what's this button? That's a new button that I see on here. Let me hit him with a morning and see what this is. Chris, I spent so many hours working on my relic builds, Chris. You don't even know how much work I put into this to prepare my Iron Eye for gaming. Also, I have a whole new approach. And I think, Chris, if you ever want to play Nightreign in your life, it would be useful to watch my gameplay now, because I'm going to, when I get to the final boss fight, I'm going to do a learning session each time to refresh on that final boss fight, you know? And I'm just going to take it slow. And eventually, I will be the greatest Nightreign player of all time, clearly. But for now, I'm just going to take it slow. Also, we said all of our mornings, everything is working. Let me go ahead and minimize this. Get that sound turned just a little tweaked. Hold on. Let me get Discord open, get ready for the ping. But I'm glad to have you here, Chris, as always. At EverEon. Live streaming, broadcasting online. Currently, we are doing it. We are gaming. Come now. Depth 5. Solo. Finishing Sekiro. Studying and learning bosses. Educational stream. Come now and master gaming. Be the gamer you have always dreamed of. Come now. There we go. That's that more simple one. You know, I'm tired. All right. So we're gonna keep it simple. All right, here we go. Headphones on. Okay. A baby cat was leaping all around my room last night and almost knocked over my full stream setup. I'm a little worried about anything not working because he like got caught up in the cables as he was doing that. He wasn't just prancing around and playing because, you know, what can you do if that's the case? No, it was because he was like, I need to annoy my older sister, and he was attacking the adult cat, you know, and just trying to annoy her, basically, as little brothers tend to do. And as a result, when she jumped on him, he got scared and he ran around my room and leaped into my computers and my whole stream setup. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you call this? I call it a video game. There it is. Exciting day, exciting time. Again, I have a totally new outlook, chat. I have a totally new outlook. All right. I'm just going to show this off very quickly, and then we'll get into it. Look at my builds. I named each. Look, here's Adele, Balancer, Mystery Boss. Gladys, Libra, Healster, Dreglord. Pest, Caligo. Fulgor, Maris. This is Lightning. This is Fire. This is Holy. This is Frost, Poison. I carefully... Chat, I literally wrote out every single effect. Arc Charge, Night Invader, +1, Holy... You know, for the lightning, improved bow attack power, starting armor does lightning, arcane plus. I wrote out the effects. I checked the spreadsheets. I compared them, all of the deep effects, all their, you know, what the reductions. I tested like 100 relics, and I manufactured these builds. Okay, chat. You don't understand the amount of work I put in. I want to show you what it takes to be a Depth 5 gamer. What did I just leak, by the way? Because I just opened a private a private folder. No, okay, here. Look at this. Let me I'm gonna get into a game within a minute. But I want you to see the work I put in here. Look at all of this. These are the different build options I had. Fire 1, A, B, Fire 2, A, B, Holy 1, AB, Holy 2, AB, Holy 3, 4, 5. I mean, take a look. Here's an example. Here's Holy 3, A. So here's what that looks like. Your Arc Charge adds poison, daggers. You see, this is a good one. It has Stone Sword Key, and we have Everjail. So I thought that, you know, this was a really good one. But in the end, this lost out. Okay? And then you have your B-side, your relics, and then, you know, we're comparing this against, like, I think this is what won in the end was just, we decided the 60 extra points of vigor was worth it. Chat, this is how much work I put in, all right? To like, make these builds. I love it, to be honest. Build making is such a big part of this game, and I love it. So we're not playing to win. We're not playing to lose, of course, but we're just playing to learn and get better at games. That's it. Also, Gaping Jaw, I mean, come on. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. So look, now I don't need to think about it, like, because sometimes I question, I'm like, well, a Dreglord is weak to Holy, but like, do I want to Frost Poison? Libra's weak to Holy, but do I want to Frost Poison? What about his little, you know, summons? I finally decided to put Libra in the Holy category. Adele, Balancer, Mystery. Here we go. Let's do it. Gaping Jaw. Now, Gaping Jaw, you might be like, oh, that's a gimme. In Depth 5, the worry is less about Gaping Jaw, chat. The worry is more about the bosses that I'm going to encounter on day 1 and day 2, which can knock me out. Alright, so we're going to go into this game here, but I just want to look over my build so I know what I'm dealing with. I have Arc Charge Poison, Night Invader. Wait a minute, why do I have Holy on right now? See, I have the wrong build on. What? What? No, it should be this one. Adele. Okay, I hope this is right and I'm not messing this up. But anyway, this is Frost, physical damage negation. Okay, this is the normal whatever. Everjail's Night Invader. Defeating enemies will get me more. Lower attack when below max HP. I need to stay at max. Magic damage negation, blah, 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 blah. Here's the... Okay, I have uplifting aromatics. I'm going to have 2. I have fire damage negation. All right, let's do it. And we have to pray this is not the DLC map, because I just don't feel like playing the DLC map. Okay. Carefully looking. We're looking for a super merchant or Libra or map event. I see none. All right. And here's the thing that we have to do, chat. We have to be basically very disciplined in our moves. Very disciplined. Extremely disciplined. What that means is even if we see something easy to do, we need to not get distracted by it. Our job is just to do what is prescribed. What is prescribed? I need to get my smithing 2 immediately. We have a game plan, you see. It goes smithing 2, get to castle. Now, if you're wondering why I'm getting so close to him, this is why. Oh, this is bad. You're kidding me! You're kidding me! I was invisible! Chat, I mean, that's like, he fell into a weird corner. That is so funny. What I was trying to do was obviously backstab him, but guess what? It robbed me of the backstab. This is kind of a reset, to be honest. We'll keep going, but like, that was a reset. Basically, the idea is frost, get invisible, backstab, poison. That's how you do it correctly. Come on. I love it when it just steals your super run. Someone fell and died. Interesting. I wonder who. What? What just gave me 3,000? No shot. The guy just died who has the smithing 2. So like, no, he didn't. My runes are still somewhere. They're right here. We'll kill this guy first. These guys will one-shot you. They're extremely strong. I wish I had been closer to them. Like, extremely strong, chat. You don't realize how... Like, these guys almost are worth ulting. Okay. You. Alright, guess what? Here we go. Alright, come on. I'm gonna get killed by this guy. I see you. This is really awkward. We don't want to be doing this. Here, come up here. There's the red guy to the left is my issue. Here, come on. Whoa, dude. I love you, Lock-On. Why would you just... Why would Lock-On just change all of a sudden, huh? Chat, this is a nightmare. Now he's not poisoned anymore. Alright. We're invisible. There was a black bow there, but like, we need to move. Okay, chat, we've lost a lot of time. Let's see if we can make up for it. Rough. We need a smithing 1. Let's see if we can make up for it. Always worth skilling through those guys. They can sometimes just bloody block you. Taking damage, boost negation, and a shrimp. Alright, let's do it. This guy's killable, but disciplined, chat. Be disciplined. Alright, this is faster than doing the other run. Shihu, how are you? Okay. Spellcasting speed, you shouldn't have. Shihu, how are you today? You doing well? No, chat. This is actually so bad. So, you might ask, what do I do now that I've been invaded by the fire doggies? The answer is nothing. I ignore them. I do not engage the fire doggies, chat. Do not. Alright, we have to pray it's not trolls with fire doggies on the map constantly injuring us. Fine, thank you. Shiu, you missed it, but I was showing it earlier. We have a completely new way of like what we're doing. We're not playing to win. We're playing to learn and just get better. Oh, you can get a backstab there if you're like just right. There we go. But anyway, Shihu, I was showing off. I spent hours on it. I made build upon build upon build for for Nightreign. I spent so much time making a build for every boss. I'm gonna get poisoned here. This is the problem with this, is I'm constantly poisoned because of these guys. These stupid... The dog invasion, man. It's just brutal. Also, usually they don't follow you out this far. But, so the way we play now, Shihu. Basically, once we get to night 3, if we do, then... I'll go like... I basically watch a tutorial at that point. And we study the boss and we learn, because we're not skipping anything. The point is, I want to be the best at every boss. So that's all we're doing. You're giving this game too much time. I agree. I love this game, man. Dude. Oh no. These stupid guys will destroy me, by the way. Because all they need to do is like throw one wind attack at me and it will kill me. Dude, you see the dogs? They're killing me. Try to heal. Come on. Gotcha. Continuous HP max. Okay. Now we need to hit a grace. Can we do it in time? I don't think we can actually hit the grace in time, very funnily. Very funny, but I can't hit the grace in time. I'm going to die. Okay, maybe that saved me. Yeah, I feel you. Jar of chemical. You want to be the best like no one ever was? That's the story of my life right there. I just love this game. Also, welcome to the stream. I love this game so much. Like, it's just so much fun. And I just... You know, I don't know. I really enjoy it. And, I also, says a jar of chemical. Do you play on Steam Jar? And so, like, we're in depth 5 here. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I'm just optimizing, man, and, like, I play on PS5, bro. Everyone... Why is it everyone other than, like, 3 people in the community plays on console? It kills me because I just want to... Come on, come over here, bro. All right, well... Come on. I'm getting trolled right now. Here, you come. There we go. Well, welcome to the community, Jar. We are gamers, as you can tell, but we're new to gaming. I was gonna die. I wasn't looking at my health. We are new to gaming. Let's get this guy frosted. Console is cheaper. I guess that's true. If my friend end up buying it for PC, I'll probably get it on PC. Okay, well, if you ever get on PC, we play with the community. We love to do that. Dude, I'm gonna have to hit the grace. These stupid dogs, bro. This run is kind of chalked, chat. Like, I would be level 8 right now if not for these dogs. Yep, gotta go hit the grace. Yep, I'm dead, actually. Is there a point of hitting the grace here? I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'll make it. I was gonna say maybe I should just die and respawn, to be honest. Like, this is just so dumb, chat. Between the dogs and the throw at the start, this is a chalked one. But, so, Jar, I assume you play, Deep of Night. What depth are you at? It seems everyone who watches the stream or comes is better than I am. Come on. Where's my frost? You might say this is baby mode, what I'm doing, chat. I don't care. I've barely done any Deep of Night. Oh, base game Andy. Nothing wrong with that. Where is the other guy? I don't know. Oh, there. Almost, chat. Again, you might say this is baby activity, what I'm doing right now. I don't care. This is depth 5 solo. It doesn't get harder than this. All right, now. I need a... Oh, how do I get that? Okay, a little weird. A black bow is nice. All right. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill the guys. Somebody died up there, by the way. How did they die? I don't know. Look, the guy up there died. Chat, what? Also, I'm dead. I'm going to die. Come on, come on, come on. How did this guy die up here? Oh, he must have died to like me crit. My alt. They're fighting each other. There we go. And the dogs are gone. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something, chat. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. There we go. Level 4. I'm 1 trophy off platting it, though. I got all achievements on this game within like 2 weeks without intending to. I didn't even notice it. That's how addicted I was to it. Also, we're doing this level 4. No, there's no grace I can hit. So, is there? We're gonna do this level. Nope. Okay. Chat. You ever see somebody throw? Watch this. This is a chalked run. We kind of knew it from the start because we lost like a minute and a half early on by falling off of a ledge. I think I'm gonna. Do I just quit out? Yeah. There's no chance here. Hold on. I knew that was there. That's why I wanted to go over here and buy this, chat. I doubt it's going to keep me alive. I'm missing the Philomen invasion one. Interesting. Yeah, we have too many hours in this game. And, like, immediately we did. He always invaded when I was, like, level 2. And yeah, dude. That's so annoying, right? It can be, like, the worst or the best. But, oh, super chest. But, you know, funny enough, magic attack... Taking damage boost negation is something. Resistance is down might get me, though, in the end, chat. Iron jar. We'll take a flash. Think. Okay, it's Knight's Cavalry. Basically... Okay, dude. So... As you're new here, I'll tell you, we are new to video games as a whole, which can maybe explain why I'm so addicted to this. Does this have Golden Vow on it, by the way? No, Piercing Fang. We're new to video games. We always wanted to play FromSoft games, so we started streaming, like, as an excuse, basically. All right, we're new to streaming as well. All right, chat, this is a death situation. There's no world I win. You grew up Mormon? No, I just went outside. No, I'm just joking. That was a joke. That was a joke. It's not that I went outside. I mean, I did go outside, but that's... I just never played... I mean, like, when I was a little kid, it was just, like... It's not Tech W poor, but it's like... I'll give you an example. My family was, like... They were dumb about the way they handled it, and they did not care, like, to take any interest in anything I would do. Oh, that's so bad. Dude, the lock-on just... That's the game over. Yep, that's nice, man. That's so cool that just happened. It just stole that. Yeah, I'm dead, chat. Yep, and now he resummons. That was my chance. Anyway, I grew up... My parents... So I would get a console, okay? When I was a kid. I would have consoles. I would get them... years late, though. Okay, so I got like the Wii. I got it like 4 years after it came out. But here's the thing, it's like, oh, you so then you played video games. Well, no, they would get me the console but no video games, and that was it. So I just would have the console. For example, on the Wii, I had Wii Sports, which came with the Wii. That was it, you know. By the way, I know I'm dead here. I'm gonna get hit by behind me. Come on, come on. Chat, there's no shot that we actually do this. We're probably gonna lose the wending, but if we do, it'll be cool. Anyway, so I just had Wii Sports. And I don't count that as playing... Okay, immediately back up. He has, by the way, 1,000 iframes right there, so... I'm dead. Where's the guy behind me? Where is the other one? There he is. But so, that's an example, or like... So I had some Game Boy games. You know, but it was always situations like that. So there it is. Usually from a pawn shop visit with buying older consoles, yeah. But they did buy us games, yeah. They were like, you know, be happy with one game. Why do you need more? It was just like, it's not even that my family was cheap. They were just really dumb about things. Or like, I'll give you an example. Like I got bought like the same game like 3 times in a row. And they're like, well, what's the big deal? We bought you something. Be happy about it. You know, like, stop complaining so much. And it's like, well, it's the same game. And then I got beaten for that. Anyway, that's a very depressing lore dump I just did. Let's maybe not talk about that, actually. But yeah, so I don't know. Here's the thing. And then I had a very busy life. Because that's wild, yeah. Because the thing is, also, by the time I was like 13, I was basically living on my own. And so... As a result of that, you don't really have time for games when you're 13 living on your own, and you have to like work and like figure out like money and like you have your whole life and stuff. You feel me? So it just didn't happen. But from the time I was on my own, you know, I had this admiration for the FromSoft games. Okay? Death. Oh, I saw that too in slow motion. I thought that they were works of art. I can't believe I'm actually gonna do this, by the way. But I thought they were just these incredible works of art, and I dreamed of playing them. I dreamed for years, and finally, I was able to get... This is maybe like 8 years ago at this point. Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 on Steam. Now, I never had a computer either, like a PC I never had. I had little laptops and stuff. But so I played them, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 on garbage laptops. I have to guarantee the win here, chat. I know that's a wasted ult, but I had to guarantee the win. But anyway, so, yeah, so... So basically, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 was my first real gaming experience, okay? And I fell in love, okay? I replayed Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 100 times. And I learned to speedrun, well, Dark Souls 1 and 3. I enjoyed Dark Souls 2, didn't mean to do that, as well, but like, I didn't play Dark Souls 2 until later. I did 1 and 3, and then I learned the glory of Dark Souls 2 later. But anyway, I loved them so much, I learned to speedrun just so I could get faster at, I don't need that. Just so I can get back to my favorite bosses faster. I'll give you an example. Nameless King is when I really fell in love with gaming as a whole. It was so much fun and so rewarding to beat him that I learned the speedrun just so I could get there. Okay, so now we have a bit of a problem. We have our invader camp here, which we need to do, but we'll probably die and lose our runes. So we have to go and get the runes, unfortunately. Like, the thing to do right now would be to fight the invaders, but they very easily will one-shot me. And when that happens, it's game over. I'll lose my runes. But yeah, so like... We fell in love with these games, but the problem was, you know, I was still, like, at the time, basically a teenager, right? Having played Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. But I'm living on my own, right? So I'm working multiple jobs. I'm doing a whole lot. And it just, you know, it was incredible, but it would be many more years before I could finally game. And so finally, I said, you know, I put out to stream. Basically as an excuse to play all the games I've wanted, which is all games, right? I want to play the all-time great games because I've never played them before. And so, that's what we did. We started streaming. We played through Elden Ring, which we had dreamed of playing. We were so thorough with it. We ended up getting all bosses on it unintentionally. Okay. Here. And, but right when I started streaming, Nightreign came out a week later. And so, you know, the rest is history. We got a little bit addicted. We never played Sekiro before, so we're doing our first playthrough on stream. You'll see that later today. We start off our stream with Nightreign, though. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay. Now, we're in a pickle. Like, to be honest, we are in a little bit of a bad situation. We don't have a stone sword key. Where can we get two stone... All stone sword keys are kind of in bad locations. I think getting the invaders is best. Chat, this is not going to be an ideal run by a long shot. Everything kind of fell apart. Level 8. We need to check this bow rack. Okay. Kill those guys so they don't kill me while I'm checking the bow rack. Oh, low HP and near death art gauge. We'll take crit hits for now. You know what? I should drop that, absolutely. That is a Revenant in the Lake. Not worth our time. We'll drop crit hits. You see this? This is just horrible routing. But, like, this is what happens. We died, and so this is how it goes. Smithing 1. What is that? Melee attack? No, it says magic attack. But anyway, so you say in the chat, if you're still there, that is, that you've only played Elden Ring and Nightreign. So what do you mean by that? I assume you don't mean in terms of like video games in your entire life, like I do, or do you mean like in terms of FromSoft games? Jar. Oh, that was a reading the chat moment. Also, by the way, we do multi-stream. If you're wondering why you'll see me talking to other people that you might not see in the chat, if you look on screen, you'll see their messages. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice, chat. Chat, do you see this? There's a bug. Look. Look, the horses from the boss are still there. That's hilarious, chat. Little bug. Okay, it's this camp. Misbegotten camp. I see him. There he is. I see Raider. That's one. Where's the other one? There's another invader. Oh, I see him coming around the edge. I'm not using my ult on him. Usually, we would use our ult on invaders. Oh, it's Iron Eye. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chat, Iron Eye is very scary, but also very rewarding, obviously, because he'll have good stuff. Iron Eye, we need the ult for. See that? Oh, he almost... Yep. I'm dead. I got stun locked. That was a true combo. His arrow does so much knockback damage. I mean, he stun locks you. So Iron Eye is very rough to run up against, but also extremely good. All right, man. Oh, he just did my move. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Gotcha. All right. Where's Raider, chat? Uh-oh. Circle is closing, apparently. Range weapon attacks. We'll take that. Where's Raider? He's probably gotten stuck up there. I wish we had our alt. This is about to be a problem, chat, because we're going to be getting attacked by a million misbegotten, but this is the only way we do this in time. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. If we die here, it's going to suck. Oh, no. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have to bring him down here and fight him in the rain. There's just no other choice. It's this or nothing. Because we can't do the boss and him. Oh no. Well, very good job, Raider. He's getting protected by this stupid misbegotten that is just taking every hit instead of him. Oh, we got it. Okay. Come on, please give me something incredible. Okay, this might not even be usable, but I don't know. We've been in the rain a little too long, maybe. Okay, chat. We might get timed out. I gotta focus. I gotta focus. Watch the health. Watch health. Watch health. Come on, we can get out of here. Come on. If a bat yells at me, it will one-shot me. Yep, like that. Okay, heal. And then run. The bat still could kill me. I told you. They are annoying little creatures. Okay. Okay. We did it, chat. All right. What is our situation here? 121. That's 107. No status on it. Attack bar at full HP. We'll put this here because it's attack summons wraith. That does not work. 32%. They're both 32%. They don't stack, chat. They would stack if they were different, but because they're both 32, they do not. So that means we have another slot. Although that does improve our flask restoration, so you know, worth. You always want an Iron Virgin camp when you're going for keys, and that's what we got. Where is it, by the way? There's no one here. It's just not loading in. That's okay. Who cares? Don't worry about it, chat. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Peace. Boom. Always do that on the ground. That skips the animation. Item discovery. We'll take that. There we are. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, in terms of keys, we've got 1, 2 more we can get. And don't forget the church. The church is the scary part, chat. I don't think we're going to get there in time. We have 4 heals. Chat, it's a weird run, but it might work out. All right, what do we got? Give me one guy. Perfect. Poison! There you go. Marked. I want to see you cold. Get cold while I'm next to you. There you go. You shouldn't be able to see me. How's the guy targeting me? Okay, he's not. He's just randomly swinging. Oh, that miss is huge. Huge miss just now. You're not going to get that in time running back to him. That crit window is very, very low. Also, we're forgetting to change to our black bow, which does way more damage. Gotta remember to change to the black bow, chat. Okay. Stamina recovery is not worth it. Okay. This way. All right. There's the key. Now, the key in these swamps, for those who don't know, is almost always in the same place. Almost always, unless it's like a rot swamp. It's right over here. Oh, that's tough. That's tough, man. That is tough. Okay, ooh. I don't think there's a... I think we need the flask more than we need the damage is the thing. Now, this Draconic, could one-shot us. Is it a draconic or is that an Erd tree? Oh no, that's a baby. Never mind. I thought it was a draconic tree sentinel. It was not. It's sometimes with the red enemies, anyone notice that like they're kind of because of how they look, they're a little obscured. We'll try to we could try and kill an Everjail boss in the rain. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Straight up, you know, let's not even risk it. Well, I didn't realize how much time we'd wasted. Like I said, it's a very bad run, but I'm not gonna say it's not doable. Getting that flask is huge. We only missed one flask in the entire map. Those Night Invaders are 14% extra damage, so that's huge. Where'd I get a lemon from? Oh yeah, that's right. I grabbed everything in the chest. Yep. Heal. Remember, whenever you see these guys, you gotta go. Shame, only got 2. Okay. Heal. Alright, we're gonna do the baby camp now. We have a poison pot that'll go be effective. These guys will die. There we go. And hey, baby camp, guess what? Heyo! Boom. He's gonna swipe. Yep. I should be trying to frost him. What am I doing? Come on. Oh, chat, that's so bad. Oh, we almost just died. If that would have connected with us, we were dead. Erdtree, that's great bow though. Hey, we'll take physical attack. Okay, we already have that. Unfortunate because that is kind of incredible. We'll take a prawn. Cerulean, sure, why not? Alright, all we got is item discovery, which doesn't do us much, unfortunately. Waking up those bats was not maybe the smartest thing I've ever done. Heal. I almost want to die on purpose. Come on, come on, let me go. Come on, there we go. Bush? Where's the bush? There it is. Chat, we're being stupid right now because we're so close to getting poisoned. Yeah, and then I die because of this. This is so funny. Okay, what am I just doing? I'm throwing right now for no reason. I mean, I'll do this. I don't care, bro. My art gauge should go up by a good amount for killing that many. There it is. All right, lemon. Oh, the lemon ran out. All right, well, let's heal. Chat, we're gonna play this extremely slow. Why is my health down? Oh, I'm poisoned. I'm rotted and poisoned. Okay, chat, I didn't realize I was already rotted and poisoned. I'm just gonna walk away from him. I'm gonna just stay away from him until my poison, everything is gone, all right? I just don't want to risk it. I don't want to get hit and then get poisoned and then have a very annoying fight. So I have all the time in the world to just do this. And I'm applying poison to him every time I'm doing it. What is this? Yeah. Taking damage with negation is nice. Resistance is down. I shouldn't have dropped my other taking damage with negation, by the way. That was a mistake. I just realized, like, this poison produces a mist of poison. Interesting. I don't think that works with the skill, though. Blast Restoration. There you go. Oh, I can start attacking him, by the way. Forgot about that. I forgot that attacking was a thing you do in this game. I did that for so long running through him. But my poison meter has ended. All right. Let's get you frosted. We can do it through the shield, but there's resistance, so it'll take a minute. Look, see, we're gonna have our ult all the way back. All right, here we go. Actually, you know what? Get out of there. All right, we want you. I don't care. I'll just do this. We'll get our ult back. There we go. All right. So it is annoying, but you do kind of have to change your focus to the hippo once he's here. As annoying as that is, because you want to kill the crucible, and also he might just kill you out of nowhere with the crucible. Yep, that was just bad. But there's kind of no choice. This guy's a little too aggro to be left alone. All right, let's get both of them in view. That's really good, by the way. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of farming that. Because it's just getting our ult back. And we need our ult for Adele. All right. If I get poisoned now, I'm really screwed. All right, and then let's get the frost out because this is gonna take a little minute because he's got a shield. All right, we have to be very careful, chat. We have no heals, and if we take one hit even, we are likely to get poisoned and then die from rot. There's certain moves he can do which would be really annoying right now, specifically the tail stuff. Bro is all of a sudden very aggro. I mean, we should be good, but like, you don't want to take this for granted at all. This could go very south all of a sudden. He does a lot of damage. There we go. Swap bows. I'm gonna go grab some items outside of this circle when this ends. Assuming I don't throw, of course. We still might. Always a chance of throwing. There we go. I'll take a double boss, though, for the meme. Affinity damage negation probably is what I need here. I mean, I'm not surviving the lightning probably, though. Like, what affinity am I worried from Adele? It is literally just lightning. And I mean, I guess better to survive a lightning strike. I don't know. Physical probably was the right choice there. Okay. Few things for me to do. Little housekeeping. There are some bats over there. And these guys guarding items. Can always count on Misbegotten to be overly aggro and discharge you. In terms of this... Let's see, item discovery will drop. Resistance is down is like a scary thing to hold. Also, the reduced damage after evading can be very rough on Adele because you do a lot of that. Let me drop these all here for right now. Here we go. Watch health, 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 watch health. Heal. Don't even look at what they are. Heal. You forgot an item. There it is. I think that's lightning grease, which makes it even more useful because Adele, like, I'd basically heal Adele if I did that. Useless and useless. Unfortunate. Not useless. Golden Vow is very much not useless, chat. What happens if I do this? I wanted to see if I could, like, use it like an item. The answer was no. You can't increase the buff, so I'm just going to drop that there. Also, we don't want to use lightning grease on him. I mean, it does just add damage, so I don't know. I don't have the slots, I don't think. And then I'm just throwing this stuff over here so I don't get confused, chat. Okay. Can we make it over there? I think what we want to do is die on purpose right now, real quick. No, let's get close. Watch health, watch health, watch health. Heal. Let's just go after the bats before we even think about doing anything wild. Heal. Heal. Let's see if we can bait it over here. Woo! Got her. Okay. Let's see. And then let's die right here. Come on, come over here. We'll die to poison. We'll respawn, and our runes will be right here. Come on. Bro is like, you know... Listen, I'll keep trying, bro. I don't care. All right. That's not happening. All right, that's fine. Die, please. There we go. Okay. This is what we call the Night 2 shuffle, folks. We're at depth 5. All right. Solo. We take all the we do what we can here. All right. It's gonna have frost resist now, but watch health, watch health, watch health. You'll hear me say that mantra of watch health over and over again, because it is very easy to forget. See the item he dropped. Skill cost is bad and useless, but we don't know what we're about to pick up. The reason I'm killing everything here is because you don't want the wrong guy to take your runes, and then you've lost them. By the way, I got nothing good just there, I could tell. Hey, we made it. A lemon. All right, shield grease is definitely going in the trash pile over here. What did we got? We got skill cost and lava. Impaired isn't as bad as people think. It is a 5% chance that you get impaired. I can make it to the nobles is why I'm dying again. We are level 13 right now. See if we can get those numbers up just a little bit. All right, let's run towards... I didn't realize I can make it as far as the nobles. That's actually good info now. You'd be surprised how many times I'm just a 1,000 off of a heal. Oh. Heal. Torch Hollow is very scary. Always take Torch Hollow seriously. That is an ender of speedruns, challenge runs alike. Torch Hollow is famous among the FromSoft community because he, frame one will hit you when you're just walking up to him. I like how if you die mid-skill, it just stops you immediately. It's cool how they would have designed that, because you'd think that once you've activated the skill, your body would still fling forward, but no. All right, now watch health, watch health. It's very easy to get distracted, die, and lose your runes. Long-time watchers of this chat know. What is debuffing me, I wonder? What is buffing me, actually? Taking damage boost negation, that's it. It's literally that. All right, chat, we're ready to fight a boss. Here we go. Item discovery no longer is going to benefit me. I'll pick up the lemon even though I'm not going to use it, so I don't know why I picked that up. All right, let's see what our situation is. We got a frost bow, 105 AR. We've got a black bow with 139 AR. So we need to remember to swap. We've got golden vow, which we need to remember to do. It's very hard to remember to do that. Ranged weapon attacks. We're not using skills. I mean, like, we could Rain of Arrows. We could. Gaping Jaw does have moments you can do that. To be honest, I should never be trying to Rain of Arrows, though. Not in the solo fight. If this was like a group fight, yes. So then we're going to drop this. I mean, all resistances down sucks. Poison produces a miss of poison. I don't think works. I think it's bugged. I don't think it works when you ult and get poison or whatever, but we'll take it. Taking damage boost negation. I wonder what was giving me defense up then if I didn't have that on. Who knows? I mean, the kit is not bad. The damage at full HP is what carries it. Always want to make sure you're not forgetting something. It's real easy to forget something. I have definitely many times successfully done this and then left my runes behind and then get to the spirit shelter and realized, oh snap, I have horribly messed up. All right. More important than any level you get is buying this. Then you level up. There's 13, like I said. See, like 13.8k. So if I didn't do that farming, for example, you know, I wouldn't have been able to buy the Wending Grace if I hadn't farmed. I would have gotten 13, but I wouldn't have been able to do the Wending. All right, folks. Sorry, I was blowing my nose. I think I'm muted, so I hope you didn't have to hear that. All right, 13k. What do we buy? Do we just want damage, to be honest, or do we want more protection? I mean, it's physical. He does so much lightning damage, so is this really helping us? I mean, it's his chomp. He does physical too, though. Exalted Flesh isn't going to help us. I think maybe getting 2 of these and just... Nah, because we can do this. Yeah, I'm never using a lemon. There's no point of the Gaping Jaw fight when I'm like, it's lemon time. Cloud says, I heard everything. What did he hear, my friend? It is great to see you. Oh. What is this? The Celebrant Skull? Yeah, that's a... Oh, it's literally a skull. This is a very rare weapon in actual Elden Ring. This is like one of the grandma. Like, this is one of the grandmas in Grandma Windmill Village in Elden Ring. This weapon has like a 1 in 400 drop rate. I think it is tied for being the rarest in the game. Fun fact. How are you today, Cloud? We're going to get into Sekiro a bit later, as always. I mean, I'd say we're in a good spot here. We'll pop... Let's see, the order of what matters. We'll pop all of these in phase 2. We have to remember to Golden Vow, though, chat. Golden Vow is important. Let me make sure this works how I think it does when I am one-handed. Yes, okay. Because sometimes one Ash of War will overwrite the other. Alright, let's do this. Honestly, let's just go in with that Golden Vow there. I think that it's going to run out by the time we get to the boss. All right, is it ever dark? Ladies and gentlemen, moment of truth. Oh, it is. Here we go. Okay, I need to focus and save my alt. Save alt. All right, chat. This guy is Mr. One Shot. That's his name. Even with damage negation, he loves to one-shot. He's poisoned. Excellent. 1, 2. Always aim for his mouth. It's good habits. Oh, the miss is crucial. Rough miss. See that, chat? That was a brutal, brutal miss. He lost a whole lot of damage there. I was very afraid he could have trapped me if he did the slam. If you're wondering why I got hit there when I can hitless level 1 this guy, the answer is that is a rare move. Watch. Okay, chat, watch very closely. I'm going to show you something maybe you've never seen before. This is tech. This is big. Watch, get ready for his mouth to clap. Clap, and phase skip. The tornado goes away. Look at that, chat. Where'd the tornado go? That's right, I phase skipped him. I just skipped his entire phase. 2 of the Everdark. If you're wondering how I do it, Iron Eye can do many phase skips. You just gotta know the timing. It's kind of hard timing, but through the mouth. Come on, give me my ult back. Through the mouth. You see my ult's now at half. That's the slow one. Alright. Golden Vow. Let's go for the frost. That's gonna hit me. Yep. I knew the trail would hit me. I need a heal, but there we go. Unfortunate. He's going into it again, and I did my ult to skip it this time. Alright, is it the jump or is it the tornado? That's the question you always gotta ask yourself, because it could be either. Come on. His frost resist, by the way, right now is super high. If you have played this guy enough, you'll know his distance. We got our ult, by the way. So we can phase skip when he does it again. He will. I believe it's every 90 seconds or every 2 minutes he'll attempt it. Rather, he can attempt it. There's a cooldown. And jump. We get hit. Yep. My rhythm was off and I felt it. Heal. 1, 2. I could be hitting him during those moments, by the way. Here it comes. And clap. Here comes tornado. Nope. I don't let you do that. Not in my house. And you're poisoned. You fool. I mean, I'll take that ult again. 1, 2. I don't think I can frost him. Maybe I can. He has so much health, chat. He has so much health in depth 5. That was very bad, as you could tell. That's the drag, which is a really hard move to dodge. I was angled, so I didn't actually have that hard time. That is a very hard move to dodge, and it is a very rare attack. Will I get the poison even? Or the frost? No, I won't. Just change bow. And he's dead! Gotcha. Beep. There you go! Both Wending Graces saved. Didn't die once. Saved both of my Wending Graces. This is a cute little build. The FP didn't really matter. For the Golden Vow. HP up was nice. Let's see what was our HP. 1162. You only get that with an Iron Eye when you have the relics I did. Horrible run, and we won. Depth 5 victory, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the relics, and we'll explain why I kept living. Increased max HP. Increased max HP. Increased max HP. That is 10% times 10% times 10% more HP. That's why. All that 30% extra damage negation. We also had the medallion, which was another 10%. So we had 40% extra HP. Plus we had this right here. We don't just run Frost because Frost is great, which it is, and causes them to take increased damage and does a proc. Improved physical damage negation 10%. So all in all, even with our 1100 HP, we were able to survive any one single hit. That's why we didn't go down once. In terms of the build, not the most optimal build, obviously, but, you know, status bow, strong bow, always what you want. Golden Vow, actually, you know, we did a little bit of damage with it. This didn't really do too much, but we didn't have anything else. Improved damage negation at full HP, saved our lives. Taking damage boost negation, not really anything that's going to save us from anything, because he has to multi-hit us for that to really matter. Also, the poison produces mist of poison. I don't think it works on the skill, so I think it, you know, I think this was a waste. You know, put our resistance down for nothing. And then range weapon attacks again. The Iron Eye Invader will often drop really nice, juicy stuff. Like, that's a 129 AR bow the Iron Eye Invader dropped. If I didn't get this black bow, that would have been close. But ladies and gentlemen, that's how you do it. What was our Everjail situation, by the way? We did one Everjail. Is that it? Did we only... Because, dude, that was a horrible round. We got 2 invaders down, so that's 14 damage, plus 1 Everjail only, so that's 5%. So that is... And they multiply. So let's say we got 20% extra damage still, which is still really good, you know? Like, we take that. That is not bad. Funny enough, the build I have that does the most damage of all is I have a lightning build that has bow attack power on... and starting armament does lightning together. But all right, nice little win. And because we're depth 5, we get tons of rewards. Look at that. 19 sigils, a billion merc. All right, let's see. Wilder, art activation spreads fire. I'm good. Seppuku is good, but eh. Sorceries, ooh. Ah. Anytime you get an increased max HP, it's a good time because they're rare. And so we're always I mean, maybe they're not that rare, but they're rare enough. But continuous HP loss means it's an unusable relic. Because depth 5, what matters most is damage negation at full HP. And you're never at full HP if you continuous HP loss. And no, you cannot counter it by having HP gain every second. The game doesn't work like that. Fist power, no, we're not fisting anytime soon. Rune discount, Scarlet Rot, no. Improved Arcane, reduced dex. I heard this is like interesting with a melee build for Iron Eye. Not worth. Boluses and lightning up. Eh. Katana power is good. Rune and item discount, but you know, you would need a second thing on this to make this worth keeping. Improved Vig and Strength on Iron Eye is nice, and Poison Afflicted, but then reduced Faith and Strength, immediately negating what you've just done. Also, I think it only improves Vigor by like 60 points, so it's much less than the 10%. That's a funny relic, though. Madness in Vicinity improves attack power, and taking damage causes madness buildup. So you can madness yourself, and you get a buff. That's actually cute. This is a horrible relic, chat. I'm going to keep it. I don't know why. It's a horrible relic. I'm going to keep it. It's funny. I don't know. There it is. All right, our first win of our new way of playing. Although we didn't exactly do... Okay. So what I said was that I would before fighting each boss, I would go through a breakdown of how to do it. I'd watch a guide and study. But Gaping Jaw is not needed. I'm sorry. I can write, like, there's certain bosses. Gaping Jaw, I could write a guide on Gaping Jaw, you know. I've hitless level 1 him multiple times. I've hitless level 1 his Everdark. I just in depth 5, I've hitless level 1'd him because of a weird situation with a cheater where I ended up level 1 at the end of the expedition. All right, like Gaping Jaw is my homie. You know, that's my man's right there. I know that guy. All right, I went to school with that guy. Like, I should not be dying to Gaping Jaw. But okay. Again, and I don't know who's here right now, but I want to reiterate before I go into this next game. Hold on. Let me BRB, because last time I opened my personal files, for some reason, it went up on the wrong monitor. Here we go. Okay. Desktop. Relic builds. Again, for those who just got here, look at all this work. Look at this. FR1A, FR1B, that's Fire 1A, Fire 1B, Fire 2A, Fire 2B, Holy 1A, Holy 1B, Holy 3B, Holy 5A. I went through all my relics that were relevant at all to the build. So what is the requirement on an Iron Eye build? Okay, if you want the primo best possible Deep of Night build, the answer is Art Charge activation adds poison effect. Crucial. This is so crucial. It does a huge amount of damage, not just poison, but you're skilling through them over and over. It is very useful. You want that on every build, okay? What else is crucial? Night Invader. Attack power increase for each Night Invader. What else is crucial? +1 skill use and Everjail. So these are your base 1, 2, 3, 4 items that you need. And then a fifth is your starting armament deals and then whatever imbuement for the boss you're fighting against. So starting armament deals Holy. Let's say the lightning one. So here, let's see. L3, for example. Starting armament deals lightning, and you look at this one has improved bow attack. This is why this guy does the most damage. But that's all that matters, all right? So builds will look like this. These 2 relics make me able to do anything, basically. These 2 relics that I got, which is a red Art Charge activation adds poison and attack power increase for Night Invader in 1, and a +1 skill use Everjail. I have these 2 are my best relics, and they allow me to make a build for every single imbuement. And so we did testing last night. I was writing down, I was looking in the relic spreadsheets. I was looking at like stat differences. And of course I was looking at my different deep relics and what, you know, issues they have and, you know, positives, negatives. My lightning build has reduced rune acquisition, but we decided that we do so much damage. We do about 15% more damage with our lightning build than what we could have done, that it's worth reduced rune acquisition, because reduced rune acquisition is just, I believe, 10%. And we kill things 15% faster, so it kind of evens out. And it has lightning attack up +3, which is, you know, makes it worth it. Anyway, the point of me showing you this all is I put so much work into this, chat. I put so much work into it because I love the game. I mean, that's what it comes down to, right? Now, let me look at the time. We are about 1 hour and 15 minutes into stream. How are we 1 hour and 15 minutes into stream, but we've only played 1 game? Did that game take 1 hour and 15 minutes? No. It took an hour. I don't know, chat. I mean, well, that's the thing with boss, you know, depth 5. You're so weak in depth 5. Everything has so much HP. The boss fights take so long. I mean, I guess we did really slowly play it. Hold on, chat. All right, we're gonna go into another game. Yeah, you know what? The Knights Cavalry duo took a long time. The Crucible Knight Hippo took a long time. And Gaping Jaw did. I want to remind you, though, the only reason I won there is because I had 2 extra lives. These are my 2 lives. Because my character, because I have a relic that allows me to start with 2 uplifting aromatics, it allowed me at level 4 against the duo Knights Cabs where I was toast. I was able to buff with these, and they gave me an extra life each time I got hit, which allowed me to do enough damage to kill the bosses. These are crucial. They carry the runs. All right. If you end up in a bad position, this helps the run come together. That said, I might not have continued run if it wasn't Adele. But anyway, let's go into it. Got a text I gotta answer right now real quick. All right, who is it? The Pest. So, Pest Caligo. Here we go. Now, this one is wild. This build. Hold on 1 second. Let me respond to this text. Izvinite. I will... Hold on. We're just talking about what time I'm eating my dinner here. There we go. Okay, so this is Pest, which solo is basically GG. But we need the practice. Anyway, here's the reality, chat. In trios, we played trios for too long, and if you play trios for too long, you start to get complacent. You can get carried, you know. But if you want to really improve at the game, solo is the way to do it. All right, so let me explain why this build is funny. It's because, look at this. We're using the first relic you get in the game from the first boss. It's not even a purple relic. But I mean, Knight of the Wise or Knight of the Beast or whatever it's called. It's the Tricephalos Gladius relic you get from beating the first boss. Starting armor deals fire damage. I have other fire relics. I have a fire Evergel relic, and we tested so much. But the reality was, at the end of the day, this relic won out over every other much stronger relic I have for fire, because stamina recovery upon landing attack +1 allows you... I'll give you an example. In my test, in one stamina bar at level 15, I could get in like 11 arrow shots. If I had this on, I got in 15 arrow shots per stamina bar, and not only that, I was immediately able to start shooting afterwards, whereas otherwise you have to wait a few seconds. So this won, and in the end, it's the same deep relics as what I just used. That's not the case for every build. By the way, I don't know if you noticed this. Lower attack when below max HP is 8.5%. So a lot of the time in that run, our attack was lowered because we kept not having full HP. So we need to really work on that, you know, and get better. It's a rough relic, but it's like, it's so good. Max HP, damage negation, and defeating enemies feels more of the art gauge. It carries. Anyway, all right, we got the pest relic. Here we go. Fire time. Let's try it. So this is a boss where if I get to the final boss, I will watch the boss guide on it on stream, and we'll do a little studying. This is probably going to be, if we do a full run here, this will be the last Nightreign run of the day, and then we're going to go into Sekiro. Nope. I'm not doing it. This is my one rule, is that, you know, I'm not doing the hollow. I love the hollow, is great. I really enjoy it. But I played it enough, and it's not like what I'm trying to do right now. It's just not. I'm trying to do Everjails, folks. There's no Everjails on that entire map. It immediately removes one of my relics. It's just a different game, and I like it. It's not a different game like, I don't know, you'd say Augur is, but it's like, I'm not looking to do it right now. Oh god. Okay, here's the hardest boss in the game. Dreglord time. Gladius Libra, Hjalster, Dreglord. Now, look at this one. This is a very different build. So this one, we have a +1 skill use that has Holy on it, and then we have Everjail and Vig 3, so that's 60% extra Vig. It is the same deep relics. Chat, there's a very low chance we actually would win this run, but this is a practice run. This is a run which we're probably going to die to night 1 or 2 bosses, because the DLC stuff is way harder, obviously. The DLC pre-bosses are way harder. So this is basically chalked. We're probably going to lose here, but this is practice. Incredible skybox. Is there a super merchant? No. No, there is not. Okay. We take no detours for anything except for this guy, because a double talisman bug is really nice and it's free at the start. Look how much health this bug has, chat. That's depth 5 for you. Well, I didn't know it would die from fall damage. This is a time loss, by the way, chat, because now it leaves the I didn't realize, because when it dies, it leaves the talismans on the ledge. Crucible Feather is okay, we just wasted a whole lot of time, chat. We shouldn't have done that. Crucible Feather is bait, but at the start, it might be worth it, to be honest. It is bait, though. I went the wrong way. That would have killed me. Okay, we got a flail. What does the flail do? Skill attack? You never know. Open. There's no point of doing this period unless this is duelist. Okay. We can come back to that later. It's good to have it open though for day 2 in case we, you know, that's the route we take. There is a church here, but we probably want to ignore it. Watch out for that little man. Why are the crabs spread out? I've kind of not seen that before. I don't know what to do here. We have our alt, which tells us that we've been dilly-dallying. That's not good. Like... Okay. I'm gonna save the crab. I'll use the turtle, though. I'm going to immediately alt. Run faster, exactly. Yo, Wags, how are you today? How you been? Poison. Okay. Okay, and 2-hand and in the eyes. And then boom, boom. He should be crit momentarily. Death. Oh, we survived! And you tell me the HP relics aren't worth it. That, it ran out, the mark. We let the mark ran out. Chat, this is not good. In the eyes again. Bro, where is the crit? I'm very worried. This is a reset, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. That's a, if you die getting the smithing 2, we need to just reset. Also, do I have a mosquito bite on my leg? I'm like sitting here itching myself. Yeah, that's it. We're just gonna call that a run reset. Unfortunate. It's just that we're doing only one more run and then we go into Sekiro, and so I don't want the run to be a bad run. Wags, how are you doing today? What's going on? You working? What are you doing? Time management, folks. I really do want to play against Dreadlord, to be honest, at Death 5. I haven't had that chance yet, so that sucks, but like, we don't have much time. Oh, Wags, bro, I don't know. I think you maybe left immediately, but I'd love to. I want to show you what the work I put in yesterday. Okay. Okay, chat, mystery boss. Here's our build. Adele, balance her mystery boss. That's the frost poison build. All right, folks. So for this one, we can't know. For all we know, this is about to be Hjalster or Augur, who are immune to frost and poison, so my build becomes negated. But this is, you know, for gambling, this is the strongest build I have, generally speaking. Crater is nice. Now, there's a super merchant. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have fun with it. You're not ready, folks. I don't think we can get there in time, maybe, but like, we're gonna try this. We are gonna have fun with it, folks. For the last run of the day, I don't know that we're gonna be able to do this, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try the skip into the crater, chat. We're gonna try to do the skip. I believe it is here, actually. Let's see if we can get the skip. I don't know that we can. Obviously, this guy one-shots me, obviously. That's not even a question. Body. Just grab everything. I believe one of those items was damage negation at full HP based on the look of that shield. All right, watch this, chat. I see the corner. He sees me. Are you ready? Hit the corner. And... baby. Boom. And we're at the Magma Worm. Ooh, and we have the Wraith Calling Bell. Damage negation at full HP. Low HP, 2 armaments. Chat, guess what we are? We're a caster now. Pissed off at this game. I had 5 good games and then ran into a hacker. Oh no, I've had that happen, chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was weird. It didn't make a noise. Ladies and gentlemen, death. That is the worst possible move he can give. I had 5 games that ran into a hacker that kept killing me over. My teammates so much with clapping over our bodies, and I reported him. The game did a network error and session couldn't be found, but I still lost. But yeah, I mean that's happened to me before. It sucks. It is kind of rare, but it has happened to me before. All right, let's see if we can do this in time, chat. Let's see if we can do this. We are at level 1, chat, trying to kill this guy at depth 5, who is supposed to be the end boss of the entire crater. Whoa, that is wild that we survived that, to be honest. I am shocked we survived that. Touching the lava usually is just death. Depth 5. Also, this is the worst possible move. Also, we're out of FP immediately. Get a frost. That has longer range than you think it does, so you want to be careful. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this in time, but you know, we have fun with it, chat. This is a fun way to do it, so we're doing it the fun way. I mean, but to be fair, that's not like on the game as much as like hackers suck, but like what are you supposed to do about that, you know? I don't know. Of the things I blame FromSoft for, which, you know, I'll blame them for plenty. Hackers, it's like... Alright, chat, what's the over-under on if we're actually going to be able to do this in time before the circle closes? If you're wondering why we're doing this... It's because we get a legendary weapon if we can kill this guy at level 1. Well, I mean, in general, we get a legendary. Also, I'm holding my ult for if he charges again. Only play with friends and no with Deep of Night. And solo's boring. Well, you can see what I did, right? I'm only playing solo, and I find it not boring at all. Because, and I'll show you why. He's going to charge. Boom. There we go. Chat, I probably don't get this. Let's be totally for... Oh, I do get this. He's in the circle. That's lucky. Wow, he has so much poison resist now that actually he's not poisoned after my ult. That's funny. He has so much frost resist as well. I'm just trying to poison him. Awegs, I think solo is a lot more fun than people give it credit for. And I'm going to show you what I did, Awegs, and I'll discuss what is so fun about it. This is actually the worst thing that could have happened in my whole life. Why does he have to charge? Bro, come on. All right. Come on, get poisoned again. He has such high poison resist and frost resist right now, so now my build is just weak, chat. Oh, we got him frosted. That's nice. But, oh, so Awegs, we spent... I don't think we're gonna get, I mean, we're gonna get this. Oh, like, so we spent, he's poisoned! Look, we did it! Killed him! And now, look, at level 1, we get all of these goodies. Projectile drop-off reduced. Magic damage negation. Here, we'll... Alright, let's now get rid of... We have damage at low HP we don't need. We don't need that. We do need the full H... We'll hold all this for now. And, ladies and gentlemen, immediately level 6. This is, we just level 1 at depth 5. Okay, do we do the Erdtree bow? No, we do this. Now we have a legendary Iron Eye bow. which does about as much as the holy bow, to be honest. So we don't really need it, but projectile drop off. Okay. And we did it before the circle closed, chat. Anyway, Awegs, I spent so many hours yesterday making builds. And so a big part of this game is build making. Hop off. Heal over. And now we grab this church. And then guess what? It is off to... You see, we did that instead of going to a tunnel. I could kill this boss, but no. Little double hit kill. We are one level away from being able to use the archery bow as well, which is nice. Let's take note of this, by the way. We need 10,000. That's it. We need 10,000 for the regular merchant, and we need to go to the super merchant as well. Let's not forget. We really don't want to get accidentally seen here. By the way, he saw us. This guy can do a yell move, which will kill us instantly. I kind of want to heal here, chat. Look, that's it. Woo! Because I have damage negation at full HP if I can just get out of here, though. Okay, heal. Okay, we got out. There we go. Okay, that was a little scary. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Ooh, I see that. Breed is good. We've aggroed everyone. We're using the wrong bow. Well, actually, not really. What is that other one? Let's see. We'll drop spell casting speed, and we'll pick up whatever this is. Oh, a horn charm? That's nice. 3 runes, basically. Oh, you're a lot. You didn't take damage before. Whoa! The dogs! Oh, he came back for revenge. Just some extra runes. Okay. Heal. Oh, you're alive? I aggroed the whole neighborhood, chat. All right. Who do we have over here? I believe that's a banished knight, folks. Excuse me, pardon me. Hello. How you been? I am gonna save. Somebody is throwing bombs from behind me, I think. Ow. Dude. Very uncool of you. I'm gonna be straight up honest. That was not cool. That was lame. Okay, level 7. We can use the archery bow. But why would we unless we find something that's weak to holy? Because I do just as much damage with this legendary bow. There we go. Nice. What a day one, chat. What a day one. Excuse me. Bam. I thought it was gonna be frosted already. Be honest. Oh, there, we're alive. LOL. That's funny. Okay, that's fair. Honestly, that was greedy. I was trying to kill this guy, no scope, kind of. I wanted to turn around and kill him. Okay, we need to get on that castle real fast. Where's it putting me? Where's it putting me? There we go. And we've killed everyone, so it's a lot easier. Oh, there's a guy over there. Okay, let's be smart. A part of me thinks we should not do the level up, and instead we should just run to the super merchant. Guard counters, no runes. We'll take continuous HP recovery. Okay. I'm not sure, chat. I mean, I think we're always buying the +1 wending here. It's just a question of... No, I don't think we... We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. We'll see what's left over. We'll see what's left over here. Level 7. It could cook me, chat, but we won't do it. It could cook me. So we have to remember... Nice. We got that again. We have to remember to swap to the Erdtree bow if it's weak to holy, because look, this is a neutral 84, this is holy 85, so if something is weak to holy, obviously come on, bro. Lightning. I don't know. Range weapon attacks. Incredible. We don't have a key, unfortunately. We can look. It's a BBK over there. Okay. Kill these bats. Some of the most annoying bats in the game that love to chase you in the Everjail. There we go. We'll hit the rune tree here for the pre-boss. I'm definitely dropping the lemon. I don't know, lemons just get me killed. We can hold a lemon. Maybe for the phase transition. Oh gosh. Okay, well, guess what the boss is? This is Dreglord, I believe. Chat, I wish I got the other Wending Grace, to be honest. Heal. You have to get behind him, just like you're fighting a Revenant. I'm really not good at the red bear, chat. Chat, this is actually really bad. I am really not good at this red bear. Get ready for lunge. Itch my nose. Wow, that hit me. Healed. Get hit immediately. Get ready for the yell. I doubt that it has an issue with holy. So there's no point using the holy bow. Stay away. That's fine. You do that all you want, man. Does that deflect? I know it's looking good at the moment, but that can change in an instant, chat. He's also Godric, for those who don't know. Chat, this fight is so much harder than it's seeming right now. I'm waiting for the moment where I can't do anything and I have to ult. Come on, get frosted. I believe that repels arrows. Nice. Ulting. Got him. Woo! And we... Oh, dude, that is the best red bear I've ever had, to be honest. Ooh, blood loss. Okay. Now, it is a ball game. There are 2 invader situations, and there is the super merchant. If we want to play this, I hate that bear, me too. If we want to play this right, we run this way immediately. We're gonna do the invaders, ideally, then the super merchant. Let's see if we can get it all done. We don't need to do the crater because we've already finished the crater, chat. We already finished the crater, so like, no need. Okay. Here's the issue. The invaders on these new points of interest, and guess what? I don't know how to find the invader in the new point of interest. Okay, there should be keys here. Come on. There's no key either. He just insta-killed me. That was... Oh, we just got double trolled because there's no key in that chest. And this guy just insta-killed me. And he's holding 140k runes on him now. And if I run in there... Bro... I need to think about this move, to be honest. The invaders don't seem to spawn in this place on who has my runes. It's one of them. You. Get ready for the dog to come. These guys don't care about holy, I don't think. You see, like, where's the invader, chat? The invader, it, like, doesn't spawn. Alright, well, the invader's not spawning. That's cool. I straight up think that's a bug, chat. I don't, like, maybe it's intended, but I feel like it's not. Dude, getting no key there is so bad. Like, what about here? Like, the new points of interest, the invaders don't, like... I need to Google that, chat. Can anyone do me a huge favor? There it is. Like, this one, it spawns. Chat, if you... Oh, it's an iron eye. Bro did 1 damage to me. Oh, it's 2. It's an Iron Eye and Undertaker. Can anyone write me on Discord or something? But what are you doing today, Awegs? You never said. Almost died. You still there? Bro's gone. Hey, nice. Bro, she is freaking out. She's like, he's invisible. All right, we're doing it. It's gotta be poisoned soon. We're saving our ult for... There we go. Now she's dead. For Iron Eye. Stay in the bush. Chain attack finishers, HP resto, but repeated evasions. It's just not worth it. I'll drop that so that I don't get distracted. Where is he? I hear him firing his arrow, man. Where are you? You hear it? He's firing his arrow from somewhere, chat. But where? There he is. Oh, I'm dead. Yep, I knew that immediately. There was no... He does too much damage. And he's not coming out. And so now... Okay. Okay, I thought circle was closing and I was going to start crying. Alright. Please be at the entrance. Alright, now if he's at the entrance, now I'm screwed, but... Woo! The issue is somebody has my runes, and it's quite a lot. So I'd like to kill all these guys before Iron Eye, to be honest now at this point. Good, yeah, you come out. We don't want Iron Eye to come out yet. I love it when lock-on just turns off because the guy walked behind a stump for a second. Nope, he didn't have my runes. That's a darn shame. Can I be protected maybe by this? Iron Eye is not going to be poisoned anymore. Where are my runes? You have them? he had him. Well, he was hiding. Why did he go into the thing? Chat, that is the end of the run right there, by the way. That straight up is the end of the run. There's about nothing I can do here. Now it doesn't matter anymore. Dude, chat, we just lost 100. Chat. That is the straight up end of the run. All right, where is he? He's definitely gonna kill me. There he is. Oh, they're also throwing projectiles. Why not, man? All right, well, now they're coming, chat. Before they didn't, but now they want to fight. That's nice, man. Wow, one shot by a pot, chat. I mean, that's Depth 5 DLC experience. Because not only is the DLC hard, yep, I'm not gonna be able to kill him in time. Chat, this is just a cooked run. Do I just quit and see if there's enough time? Because I'm gonna miss Sekiro. I didn't know these guys threw pots, to be honest. Nice little shield guy. Well, we finally, got that done. Oh, almost got him. I'm gonna get killed by someone behind me now. Attack power at full HP is better than that. Okay. Well, let's see. I highly doubt it. I doubt we're making it. This is probably a bad route, to be honest. I feel like the icon for this Spirit Spring is slightly off to the right of where it actually appears on the map. I don't know. I've always thought this. I mean, let's just forget Evergels, right? I don't think I'm making it around, bro. These points of interest are so large, which is great. Like, that's a good thing, you know, more fun, basically. All right, well, now we get to hit this and then go shop. Chat, this is definitely a run I should have given up on. I have no hope. Tell me he's standing outside of the circle. He just is about, okay? No, he's not. Can I shop at him? There we go. Yes, I can. Okay. Woo! Okay, bye. Bye. Let's see, is there any Evergel? We could do this one, but like... Bye is more important than this. Attack power full HP. There's a poison bow that is unbelievably good right there. Darn, bro. See, that would be nice to buy. I had enough to buy it too. Is what it is. I guess we're just buying the attack power full HP, or are we buying the ritual sword? No, we're buying Erdtree's favor. There it is. We don't even have enough. You know what? We just go right in the crater. Here you go. Or do we? No. Wait, we have castle right here. We need runes? I mean, we're gonna have not enough healing pots, but... Also, this is Dreglord, and we have a holy bow, which is really nice. So that does work out, at least. Again, there's no chance we do this, but, like, maybe... If we, can somehow farm the levels here. Highly doubtful. Bro does not care about his leash anymore. That was an interesting one. Come on. That was kind of weird how that happened. I slid the wrong way. I wonder if the poison will continue. There we go. Roll catch McGee over here. That's what a halberd is for. Ooh, what did you drop? Garbage. These guys might resist holy, though, is the problem. Bro's body blocking. Why am I still locked on? It's like sometimes it's like, no, the lock on must change because you move 2 inches. And then other times like, no, you're never missing this lock on ever again. Well, I didn't mean to take that crit, but you know what? That's good. It's good I took that crit because it puts blood down. Die. This is okay. Hold on. Projectile drop off and damage negation at full HP. Okay. 32% or 32% though. Do I have projectile already? I do already have it. So actually, funny enough, I'm taking the attack power. That's kind of funny. All right, now we got a blood frost bow. How nice is that? Look at this, chat. I mean, that'll melt. I gotta go after this because if I can bleed it, that's really nice. Okay, heal. I don't know. Flask restoration. What are we thinking here? That's the closest grace. No, it isn't. We can make a grace. So I am going to now run to the monkeys. Give me incredible stuff here. Holy Up is really good, but like I need the HP, unfortunately. Like that is so good, chat, because I'm gonna be using Erdtree Bow because it's Dreglord. Oh, he sees me. That's actually really bad. He's gonna kill me. This will travel up. He can kill me while I'm up here. Hold you. Heal. I have to. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Okay. Now we have to somehow kill the monkeys in time so we can take their grace. I think they might be red monkeys too, so I'm a little concerned. We still have both of our upliftings. We're level 6. It's day 2, chat, if you're wondering. This is not day 1. I wish we had maybe killed the monkeys on day 1 when we could have. We could have earlier after the ape. Ape? No. I'm thinking monkeys, chat. Not after the ape. After the magma worm. There we go. Oh no! Unlock! Unlock! The lock on just was like memeing me. These things probably resist holy if I had to guess. Their entire society is based around like that kind of stuff. I need disgrace. Less likely to be targeted, ranged weapon attacks. Level 9. That's all we get, chat. Yeah, this is just not happening, folks. Hate to tell ya. Hate to be the bearer of the bad news. But this ain't happening. We are about to level 9, the hardest boss in the game, I guess. Also, we might need our upliftings here for the pre-boss. To be honest, who... Like... Oh, golly gee. I imagine these things are strong against holy because they're golems, right? So they were built, I assume, by the religious order. The fact they're not doing their long range right now is unbelievably lucky, by the way. Unbelievably lucky. Chat, this is... Okay, yeah, just stand there. They're just standing there, chat. Okay? Thank you? I appreciate it. Okay, that was... I don't even know what happened, chat. I don't even know, but here it comes. All right, DVDL. What's up, bro? Get poison, please. Thank you. Get frosted, please. Chat, DVDL is a very hard fight. That is Divine Beast Dance in line. Gotcha. Now this guy has to, like... be chill when it comes to holy. Yep. That's how that goes. I need a heal. Heal. Random lightning. Yep. Random lightning is so fun. Ice phase. I wish we had another flask. Goes a lot farther than you'd think. Also, I'm surprised I didn't do frost buildup when I stepped into the crystals, like Caligo almost. Itch my face. I always say that out loud because if I get killed because of it, I want you to know. I want you to know why I got hit, if it's a stupid hit. Wind phase. Got him. Come on. Oh my gosh, we did it without losing a Wending Grace or using the upliftings, chat. Okay, that was impressive. Art gauge. Give me a double boss, why not? I'm ready. Oh, I needed the levels. That's why I was begging for that. Okay. We've somehow made it to day 3, chat. After the meme that happened, right now we'd be level 15 and we would have a serpent bow as well. But unfortunately, we got memed. Let's take a look at our kit. Frost, legendary. Holy, which this is what we're using against Dreglord. We're going Frost and then Holy because he takes 35% extra, 25% extra damage in phase 1 and 15% to Holy. Resistance is up is also kind of nice, to be honest. Improved range weapons like 10. Attack per full HP 14. Range weapon attacks 14. And damage to full HP. Now let me look. 131. This bow has more AR. I didn't notice this, chat. But this bow right here has more attack value than both my legendary and the Erdtree bow. Interesting. I don't know. Straight up. By the way, all we did no Everjails. All we got was 2 Night Invaders. That's 14% damage though. That's like doing 3 Everjails, so I can't complain too bad. We're gonna have 4 lives, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Do I want to be swapping to this bow? No, the Erdtree bow will just do more. It is Dreglord, chat. I'm gonna put this here so I don't get confused. Okay. We need to do just a touch of farming because this is our last run of the day, and if you'll notice, we're level 9. As you can see, you can frost, even if you're so far from something that you can't hit it, you can frost everything. All right. Come on. Yes, good, good, good. Take those runes. I guess we're just going for it. Heal. Heal. We really don't want one of these guys to pick up our runes. Heal. 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 Let's go over here. Heal. All right. Thanks for running over to me. Really appreciate that. That's a helpful guy right there. Okay, I saw it. I was like, is there a zombie there? Okay. Let's die real quick. Die here, I think. There we go. Come on. There we are. There are some scary enemies that are looking right there, as you can see. The big monkeys, those things will destroy us. And if they take the runes, it's maybe a Ripperoni. Then we might have to waste an ult on that. But, oh, hey, I can target you. You know what that means. You're getting frosted. Frosty, isn't it? And then I'll walk closer. See, this is where the neutral bow that has more AR would have been nice. All right, thank you for coming over here. Appreciate you. Anyone else? Oh, you. You know, clearing out all the free guys who are guaranteed kills is important because, again, if the wrong person steals your runes and then runs away with them, like what happened earlier in the run, for example, the game can just be over. Anyone else? Get ready to heal. Heal, 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 heal. Oh, that guy's... We knocked him out. There's gonna be items there we want to check as well. Heal. Still guys can be dangerous. Heal. A little bit of that. Heal. Oh, you're alive still. The little guys move very fast, so they're really good at stealing your runes, basically, and then causing you to not get them back. Right here is good. Okay. There we go. We're doing it, folks. 172k in the pocket. That should be level 11, I think. Maybe not, honestly. Yeah, it should be a level 11. Yeah, it should be. But I don't even think with damage to full HP we're gonna have enough health to survive one Dreadlord attack is the issue. All right, I see it. All right, here we go. Heal. Anyone else? All right, big man time. Heal. There's a second one of these guys, by the way. Heal. Are you coming? Or are you just gonna hang out there? Look, he's hiding. Ooh, free flesh. We'll take that for the boss fight. All right, and now... It's okay, just get our runes as far away from any monkeys as possible. We're gonna have to, unfortunately, the big monkey is not chasing. What that means is we're gonna have to go chase after him, and that's giving him a perfect opportunity to steal our runes. Here we go. Get ready to heal, get ready to heal, get ready to heal, heal. Get ready to heal, get ready to heal, get ready to heal, get ready to heal, heal. Get ready to heal, 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 heal. Oh, they're both here. Chat. A little bit of a dangerous situation. Run. Heal. Look, it's stealing my runes. There's no way it's not. Oh, dude, I was just on the edge. All right, but the good news is that he might steal my runes, but he's gonna be right there. And now we can just destroy him. Come on, spawn us in before he runs away. Yes, yep, he got my runes. Look at this man. Gotcha. Beautiful. And they give some more runes. All right. Do I run from this angle, maybe? I think so. All right, here we go. Get ready to heal, get ready to heal, get ready to heal. Sorry, I don't mean to be annoying, but if we don't do this, we lose. Heal. That is, if we don't chant to ourselves, get ready to heal, we lose. We're losing this game probably no matter what, either way. Oh, he killed me. Bro, he did the jump dodge. All right, smart guy, smart monkey. He's also stolen my runes, but he has 1 HP, so that's not as scary as it could be. I see you. Come on, let me lock onto him. Gotcha. Ooh, I can't damage him though, because he's too far away. Up, but I can't frost you now. All right, come on, bro. Bro is gonna die to frost and give my runes back, but I mean, look at him sidestepping. He's trolling right now, chat. Look at this guy trolling us, chat. Okay, he's walking a little far away and it's scaring me. Oh, chat. He's like, okay. He's like, listen, keep doing this, bro. I'll dodge, and I'm gonna bring your runes too far for you to get. Chat, this guy he's straight up trolling us. What is happening? Okay, I guess we have no choice. Heal. What was up with that? That was a weird thing that happened. But now all the monkeys should be dead, so we should be able to get this item, which is... This item can be a legendary, if I recall. Also, by the way, I don't have room, though, in my inventory. Yeah, projectile 30%. This has 50 on it, right? Okay. All monkeys are gone, though. So, no one's stealing my runes, so we can get them back. All right, 185k. Maybe? I think that guarantees level 11. Wouldn't it be funny if I missed one? Oh, it put them up there. That's actually very bad, chat, because that is a wall which is very easy to slide off. So we could either, like, this is a... I could lose my runes up there. Also, the climbing animation can really be... Okay. That was just a... We got to be really careful moment. Okay, we lost a heal flask. That's fine, but we're good. A little scary. I definitely lost my runes to exactly something like that. And we did it. Okay. All right, well. We made it with our upliftings, which normally this would be like doable, but this is the hardest boss in the game. This is Dreglord. More important than levels is the Wending Grace. Level 11, I knew it. Yeah, see, we were almost had level 12. We probably could have done more farming by running towards the volcano to get level 12, but like, that's playing with too much fire. Hopefully these two items, 996 health, that's pretty low. Hopefully this saves us. But I don't think it will. I think we're getting one shot no matter what, regardless. We have okay damage. All right, let's see. What is our situation? What do we want to buy is the real question here. We need Opaline, because that is just an extra life. Part of me, though... I mean, we'll take it before we run in, I guess. It's just that then it's going to want to run out. It's going to run out at a point. I mean, we'll get hit before it runs out. Don't worry, we're bad. Don't worry, bro. We're bad. We don't have to be concerned about stuff like that. We're definitely taking these and praying that they work, even though I doubt that they're going to matter at all. Okay. So what's our situation here? Like, uplifting at the start is bad because the fight takes longer than 2 upliftings. We really shouldn't be doing anything. Yeah, I mean, like... Okay, so what's the game plan? It goes Frost, and then move to Holy, I guess. It's funny because I'm showing this off. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'm just gonna, like, very quickly. I'm showing, and I'm gonna leave this on screen so people know what's happening. But it's not just that. We know what this is. It's not a mystery boss anymore. This is Dreglord. This is the hardest... I don't think Dreglord is the hardest boss in the game, but at depth 5 he is. Because he does a lot of little things. When he summons 1,000 guys, imagine... Normally they're just like mosquitoes, who cares? Depth 5, imagine. Where each one of them can one-shot you, probably. I'm excited to do this, chat, though. If I won, it would be pretty legendary, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, folks, give me a second here. I'm across the room. Gotta crouch and climb underneath my desk, get to the chair. It's always normal streamer stuff. Everyone does it, I'm sure. Surely it's not just me. Okay. Oh. Alright, chat. I mean, I was so right too. Like a level 11, I knew it. Man, I wish it was level 12. That's the cutoff. But honestly, so the difference between 12 and 15 is 60 HP points, which is basically nothing. But it is something. And so, like, especially for Iron Eye, I don't know. Like this, we would have been 15. We would have had a Serpent Bow as well, from the Super Merchant, but we got griefed. So, is what it is. Hold on a second. We also probably would have had one more Invader, but it didn't show up. That reminds me, I need to check on that. Hold on, let me take a note here. Invader not hearing Marsh. Okay. Put that there. I'll remember to check that out. Let's put my headphones on, chat. I would tune in right now. This is about to be Depth 5 Dreglord. This is confirmed Dreglord. I know, because the pre-bosses were Red Bear and DBDL, Dancing Lion, I mean. So we know this is Dreglord. We've recognized the pattern. We know it is Dreglord. I think it's dumb that you can recognize the pattern. Again, I think, you know, they should just unlock it so any boss can be day 1 or 2, but Frost, swap to Holy. Frost, swap to Holy. I mean, it's a good build, man. I wish I had another damage negation. By the way, for those who remember, we have a legendary bow, because at the start of the game, we jumped into the crater at level 1, and at level 1, we beat the Magma Worm. We did the skip, we legendaried our bow. And we have 4 lives, chat. 6 if you count these. 7 if you count this. Alright, now there's a timer on that bubble tier, so it's game on. Oh boy, okay. I'm a little nervous. Honestly, I forgot I should have watched a video on how to Dreglord. To brush up there. Sorry, having some water. I kind of forget. Everything he does will one-shot us, is my fear. And I'm pretty positive. There he is, what I say. I do know what I'm talking about. I don't think his scream deflects arrows, though. We want to frost him, and then I'm going to ult. Got it. Oh my gosh, he's not poisoned. That is a very big twist. That drags back. Why is he not poisoned? He should have poison resist very low, to be honest, for phase 1. I hope that didn't do any damage. Oh, but that will. Why is he not getting poison, chat? Little enemies will die all around me all the time, which is why we were so reckless with our ult. There we go. Now he's poisoned. We are not at full HP, so we're missing a lot. Come on, get frosted. He's frosted again. We do a lot of damage with this holy bow. Watch the drag back. In a random thing. Also, near death is going to impair our art, so our art gauge is going to go away. Watch. Yep, we're back, and the art isn't full anymore. Chat, that is so BS. That is so BS. We just got hit by a random thing again. Look at that damage. Oh, we're rotted now. Mistimed. Well, there goes one wending. And our alt gauge is going to go down even more. All these guys he's killing for us, though, are helping. We need to... frost him, chat. No, we gotta hit him. Yeah, just... This is what I like. Good. Yeah, just... Keep doing this. He's frosted. I was sure I was gonna kill him. I wasn't looking at my health bar. Chat. Oh, I could have ulted to kill him, chat. Got him. Okay. We are uplifting aromaticing. We made it to phase 2, chat. I'm attacking just because I don't think he carries over resist, but his frost resist is going to be extremely high. Executive decision. I'm not even going to try and frost him. Come on, give me my ult back. It's close. Here we go. Actually, we might frost him once. Oh, that did 1 HP of damage, chat. That did 1 HP of damage. That turned off my uplifting. Alright, well, no more items to worry about. We just lost a life for no reason. I don't know about this alt. If we can get even one frost, I'll be shocked. He has way more frost resist, if you're wondering. Yep. Wow, dude! Alright. Last life. I'm giving up on frost. There it is. We did a lot better than I thought we would. Honestly, that was not a bad fight. I threw away an uplifting. We learned something there, is that at the start of phase 2, his roar does 1 HP of damage. So we need to hold our uplifting there. Ouch, says the Wags. Honestly, that was a very good run. If we hadn't died early in the game to Invader and we had been level 15 and had the poison bow, I think he would have been almost dead there, to be honest. And if we knew and we had that extra uplifting, we might have killed him if we just a couple things different. That was very promising. We had a lot of the dodge timings down. The big thing is when he did at the start where he jumps on the tower and he dashed through us, we actually were able to get through him. I always struggled on that move, but now I watched his arm, and the second it shook, I knew he was about to run. Honestly, that was his roar destroys all buffs. Yeah, I didn't realize, but now I know. Honestly, Depth 5 Dreglord, very doable. I mean, I did have an incredible kit, let's not lie. So damage is big, but like, that was doable. Very hard. Definitely the hardest boss in the game at depth 5. No question. Not at depth 5, he's not the hardest boss in the game, but at depth 5, he becomes the hardest boss in the game for sure. There's just a lot to take track of, but very fun. Extremely fun boss fight, chat. Like, I love that, man's. All right, moving on. Wags, I've said this like 8 times, but I think you keep leaving every time I ask. What are you doing today? You at work? What's going on in your world? All right. Folks, we're just changing the game over to Sekiro right now. Hold on. It's Sekiro time. Sekiro. Loading. Okay. And I'm just changing the category on all the streams. Load. Hear that? Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. There we go. Channel. Okay. Boom. Folks, we are extremely close to the end of Sekiro. Like, extremely close. And final game category change. Boom. And I click save. Saved. All right. Here we go. There and there. Here we go, folks. Okay, this is exciting, chat. We're so close to the end. So we now have to go through the game from basically the start again, is where we left off. There was a realization that like everything is different now. So here's the start of the game. I got $22 on me. Okay. You see me try and surge sprint like Nightreign? The guy is left. Can I jump on this? I can. Nice. I assume Harada is exactly the same. I'm not even gonna look, but maybe that's foolish. Let me just look around the area real quick. Yeah, I don't see anything. That leads to the castle. So we can't go straight because they burned the grapple hook. Wonder if I could do a skip over there. I probably could, to be honest. Got to be very careful. These are like slides. The geometry of them, they shoot you right off. You see me? I keep crouching because I'm trying to super run like it's Nightreign. Okay, which grace do we go to then? Also, do we have a memory, prayer bead? We're level 3. Is there a skill we want? No. Vault over. Fang and Blade, Nightjar Slash. I mean, more money does what to us? I don't think anything at this point. Senpo Leaking Kicks, Exorcism. There's nothing we really want. I mean, we could go towards getting the Empowered Mortal Draw for fun, I guess. So that we would need Living Force. So Living Force we would get from like here. I don't know. I think honestly, I'd rather enhance attacks with skill points, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Important places. We can't get to any of these idols? Okay, this is the reservoir, which we can get to. Oh, we didn't get the starter graces. All right, folks. We have a lot to do. I guess you're supposed to go backwards now from the castle, maybe. I mean, we have to go through the whole game again, basically, right? I don't know. I need to look over all my graces and see which are missing, to be honest. Harada, all the graces are there. All the graces are there. All the graces are there. It's like a little annoying because we have we've basically, he's like, Kuro's waiting down by the thingy, but I have like so much to do before I go down to the thingy. He's waiting at the moon tower or whatever, where we started the game. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. That's who? Okay, this is deflect, attack. R2 is my firecrackers. L2 is this. Up is item. Left to right. I don't remember what X does, or A or Y or B, but I mean, we'll find out. All this fun stuff is going on. And you're a shinobi, right? Who sang this? Hello? I just tried to sit at the grace like it's Elden Ring. There we go. Someone just said something to me. There we go. Who is it? Are you around here? I don't... I think an NPC who just saw us... Oh, we can't jump over it, can we? I know we can't get that way. Okay, so from the water, what do we do then? Because if we can't get up there... Right? Like, they've burned all of the climbing points. Okay, so now we're stuck down here? That's interesting. I wonder if there's anything new in, like, down in the dive stuff. You know, like bodies that fell holding money or something. You know what I would like to be new? Would be a treasure carp. I mean, I guess all we can do is this. I forget how we unlocked dive. If you didn't have dive and you jumped down here, are you just screwed? I guess you just homeward idle back. Right, now we're in the castle. Bro, let me up. There we go. There we go. They really thought of everything. Wow. Okay. There's one more idol we're just trying... Oh, you. Bro's blind! Okay. So that's where we want to go. So to get there... There we go. Who saw me? Can we get up here? Are you after me? Are you hitting the wall? What's happening? How do we get over? Isn't this the way down? Yes. There we go. I'll give it a rest. I don't know why. All right. Sorry, little yawn action. 999 spirit emblems. Oh, can I eavesdrop? Did you kill them all? Ah, I see. Oh, boss fight? I have not seen that before. Okay, there's an idol inside of the boss fight? Okay. Let's try that again, but maybe like this? Nope. Did you kill them all? I did. Good. We will begin when Lord Genichiro returns. We will revive Ashina together with the dragon's blood. Yes! Wait, so are these the homies? I mean, it seems like no one's the homies. Oh, I guess these are the defenders. Okay. But they want to kill us still anyway because, I don't know. I should have, alright, let's see it. Oh god, it's Spear Guy. What the heck, man? I countered you! Oh, that's cool. I was just hitting the button. Boom. Dude, okay, chat. Yeah. Hey, that's nice. Oh, hey, look. That's nice. How am I supposed to deal with these guys, honestly? I can think of a way. I mean, I know this is the way to Kuro, right? Oh, there's no items here. Dude, I have to, like, fully re-explore this area. Oh, I see. Alright, you know what? I think we'll be able to get back up, so I think it's fine. I want to get that grace, and then we come up here, and we go there. Okay. Oh, I fell. That's cool, man. Alright, we'll do it again. Okay, that definitely is there for this purpose. What is happening? Why am I getting robbed of the momentum? Am I stupid? Okay. Kind of weird. Sculptor's idol found. I'm not gonna rest. We're moving, chat. Someone call us schmoovers. Is bro sitting down now? Is this a different guy? It's not letting me attack this guy. Okay, that's weird. Will they come out here, by the way? I'm curious. All right, thanks for clearing out the arena for me a little bit. Like, well, the branch is a walkable path, so I'm curious if they'll walk onto it. They won't. I mean, I could throw kunai at them. That'd be funny. Goodbye. I saw. There we go. Where's a good ledge hang spot? I think it was Cloud who once told us to ledge hang is to be great. Best way to get rid of aggro. So there was just a guy on the ground. I don't know if he was an NPC I was supposed to talk to or something. Alright, well the music's never gonna stop, so I guess we're just gonna do this. Alright, he saw me for a moment. But only a moment. That doesn't hurt. Okay, I can stand in the fire. That's actually really good. Okay, that does hurt. Whoa, man. Okay, let's heal. Okay, that guy is just randomly swinging. I'll take a drink of that. I wanted to kill this guy, to be honest. Boom, boom. Yep. Rough. Boom. Boom. Heal. Okay, dude did the thing which makes my... The status bar no longer affect him? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, come on. That should have knocked you back. Heal. Boom. Boom. I'm dead. Heal. You're kidding me. Okay, that's cool that he just is fine. Yep. Dead. Bro, this guy is so annoying because he has the stupid heal your bar move. Also, I'm out of these. I don't know. I don't know if using a pellet here is worth it, to be honest. I don't think this is doable. I don't even want to use a pellet. Yep. It wasn't worth using a pellet. Okay, so I understand I know what I have to do. The answer is I gotta kill the other guy first, not the spear guy. What? Hey, that's useless. Oh, put me over here. I see. Oh, I see. And then you can come up this way. Oh, maybe that's why you're supposed to go this way? Okay. Let's see. Okay, there's that guy who's gonna alert them probably. Also, excuse me. Look, I can't. Okay. Got him. I don't know who you are, but I'm afraid of you. 1v1 me, bro. Don't. I'm sorry. Peace out. Woo! That was almost death. And we're good. All right. Well, now that guy's dead, so he won't respawn. So now we can be chill. I mean, I assume he won't respawn. For all I know, he will. Can I forget. No, you can't. Okay. All right. All right. All right. There we go. 7 Ashina Spears, Shuma Masaji, Oniwa. Let's do it. Boom, boom. Oh, come on, I carried that. Bro, so this guy has like defense against Mikiri. Because when you Mikiri him, he still gets a whack on you. Bam, bam. Oh. Heal. I thought I was getting hit there for sure. Gotcha! We are no longer as afraid of spirit guys as we once were. Ayo! A prayer bead! Okay, that's huge. Okay! Well, very nice, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna rest now because I'm curious if it'll respawn the samurai here. But more curious, there was a guy to the left who seemed to... I mean, I don't know if he'll say something to me, but he seemed... Oh, look. Now there's you. So now you're back to life. Do you notice anything missing? Yeah, we can fight. This guy, this is his only move. He just loves to do that. Really? Docked. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna let that stand. He's gonna heal. Oh! Okay, that counters. I'm screwed. Alright, chat. Most annoying guy of 2025. I hate how it keeps doing that, man. It's robbing my Ichimonji. Boom. Okay, what? I don't know how that missed. I straight up don't know how that missed. Come on, man. I'm like, why am I not targeting areas? Like, dude. Okay, that time it interrupted him. Really? Alright, so this is a guy I just don't want to mess with, it seems. Come on. I didn't do Ichimonji there, man, but it's like the game was like I mean, he's dead. Like, he's gonna just die of HP loss. Bro's 1 HP. How annoying can you be, bro? You were harder than the boss. All right, what is your deal? You're just a chill guy? All right, chill guy. Okay. Well, that was something. I guess wholly unnecessary, it seems. I assume. Ow. Yep. Checks out. Fire hot. Mart 11. I mean, we might as well rest. We'll just ignore him, I guess. Yeah, I don't care about you, bro. I am so hungry all of a sudden. Okay. Remnant menu not available. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. How do we... Is there no way to get around there? I guess not. I guess abandoned dungeon is the answer to my question. Oh, that time it worked. That's strange. Let's look. Travel. So now we have all of these graces unlocked. Near secret passage. What is this one? Oh, that's where we're standing right now. Okay. Abandoned. No, we still have these. Which one is it? Is it bottomless hole? No, it's got to be underground waterway. Trying to remember where these let out. What's up? Okay, well, I guess you don't care about what's going on. That's fine. Wait a minute, what? What grace is this again? Oh, right. Dungeon entrance. I assume you are selling the same stuff, right? You have anything to say about the capital? Hey, look, he has one of these. Gotta buy that. Yoink, yoinkaroo. Yeah, may them rest in peace, bro. You know you're in a war zone, right? It's not very chill over here. I would be careful. There it is. The door is locked. Okay. There's another way, chat, and I'm trying to remember how to get there. There's a way you can go where originally the guy who's like, I hear a Shami-san. It talks to me. That guy. I know there's a right turn over there, but like, let me see if I can find the path. You do a little swimming. Alright, well, don't you dare nip at me. Alright, boss battle. This goes to Shigendo, right? Or whatever. Sorry about this, but like, I don't need you being annoying. Also, bro, you need to get your ears checked, bro. I just killed those guys right next to you. Nothing else here, right? What is it? Oh. We got something. Oh, that's my doctor. If there's a treasure carp in there, that'd be really cool to find. But that's never gonna happen. Because we're not going back in there. I blocked the bullet. Alright. These guys weirdly aren't aggro everywhere now. Is there another one of these? Okay, the low cut was a hard one. Boom, boom, really? That should have been counter. Bam, bam. Yeah. See, this is not where I wanted to go because this just goes up to the other area. Unless I'm like forgetting something. And we definitely have all of these graces. I think. Okay, this just goes up here. Sempo Temple, all of the graces are still unlocked. Sunken Valley, all the graces are unlocked. This tells you where that we need to retread, basically. Okay, so we need to go to Bottomless Hole then? I mean, there's also another path, but I don't think the other path is right. So this is down to where the homie was. And by homie, I mean the Shishichimon warrior. Okay, here's the hole. Definitely not the place to go. What do you have to say after all this time? Alright, well, I'm sorry, old lady. That was like years ago. We did that. Been there, done that. That does remind me that the guy down there, I haven't heard from him in a while. Is this the way I'm thinking of? Maybe. Maybe. Lizards. I think this is it. Shamu. This is where I wanted to go. I'm gonna take a wild guess that the ceiling is locked because they thought about what I just did. Yep. Well, that was a waste of time. It was worth a try, though. Okay. Well, we've killed a boss, chat. Oh. I'm sorry, chat. I'm just like, my brain is like, there's so much more to do. Like, we have to clear this entire area again, chat. It is so much. There is so much to do. It is just, it's so much. There is one thing before I do it, though. Where was it? Shigendo? No. I think it's Temple Grounds. There is an NPC I need to find, but I'm not 100% sure where he is. I forget where he was. I could keep want to say Blackguard Bogart, but that's the wrong guy. Is this? No, this isn't right. I don't think this is right anyway. Main hall, maybe? Inner Sanctum, Sunken Valley. No? I mean, there's definitely a closer grace than this, but I guess this is the way we're going. Excuse me. Pardon me. It's one of these hat guys, chat. A hatman, some would say. A little bit of running. Excuse me, pardon me. Get stuck on a thing. Get one shot. Oh, I thought that literally one-shot me. It made the noise like a one-shot from Elden Ring, so I was like, oh, I've just been one-shot. Is this the way? Am I going the wrong way? No, this just goes to the stupid temple. This is not the right way, chat. This just goes to this grace. I'm trying to find, where is the place where you jump to the kite? No, this is the end of the area, so it cannot be this way. I mean, I could... Shigendo? Shigendo, that's it. It is Shigendo. It's right behind this grace. Now I remember. It's been a while, chat. We haven't been here in like 2 months. Real quick, I'm gonna check this merchant, make sure nothing's changed. What's up? Maybe. Eel liver. All the normal stuff. Yep, I met her. Yes, sir. Have a good one. That's nice. You just love to see that, chat. Alright. I wish Cloud was here, or somebody who has played this game. That'd be nice. We could just say, Dan, just go here. Uh-huh. Yep, I know. You're all very angry people. Y'all have anger issues. I get it. And we eat it. There we go. I hear chanting. But I think it's the guys who are all the way over there. And the game didn't expect me to get there so fast. Alright, nice. I think this is it. Okay, what is this, Grace? This is the cavern. Wait a minute. Is this right? Because I don't see the guy. I think this is right. I think he's gone. That's nice, man. Because this is where I stood and I one-shot the snake. So he is gone, chat. This is what I was looking for. Oh, I see. I can do this. Please. Thank you. The guy was here before, right? I think he was right here by these gravestones, if I remember right. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. So then, yep. We almost forgot him, chat. Oh, 2 more prayer beads, half to a level, half to a prayer bead, half to a skill point. So then all that's left is legitimately go through the castle bit by bit. How do we want to do it though? Because we're supposed to go backwards through the castle. Clearly. Well, how do we get out of there then? Like, how are we supposed to get to any of these graces? Because the whole place is on fire. I don't know. I guess we just start at the top and we work our way down, maybe? As good a plan as any. That door being closed is so annoying. I mean, this is just going to be quite an arduous, slow situation. But so be it. You know? Also, that the intense music is gonna really drive me out of my mind. Like, after a while, I'm guessing. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're going floor by floor. Wasn't there an open window here before? Am I crazy? I'm waiting to get ganked by something out of nowhere. Get ganked. Here's an open window. I have a feeling that there is a purple man right there. Yep. Okay, this is disgrace. To be honest, I don't need to go there because I can just go to the Grace. Okay. There we go. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Yep. This is definitely a rooftop. Chat. Okay. I feel like there are more of these than there were before. These are so big. How do they carry them all? LOL. Okay. We're just making our way downtown, I guess. Surely there's someone here. There is this entire back area that we can just kind of immediately wipe out, like, and not have to worry anymore. That's probably the best thing to do. You just clear out this back area so that I don't have to think about it again. God. These fish always must die, chat. Okay. This is through the castle, so we want to clear out this whole back area. Okay. Now over here was Monkey Land. Monkey Land had nothing, I believe. Hey, some sugar. Use that in my tea right now. Ooh, wait. Some tea right now would be incredible, actually. Hold on. I'm asking someone to bring me tea. Cracking my knuckles. And I'm making a phone call, waking somebody up. Which is, I hate to do, but like, I'm dying here. All right. Now, for this, we can just run through. My thing crashed. Because we've already killed all of these monkeys. I just want to double check. Bro, that's a monkey with a gun! That's a gunky! Oh, dude, that guy was on top of the thing. Are they fighting each other? I don't know if they're fighting each other, but they're all dying, that's for sure. They're dying in their pursuit of me, it seems, but no, I think they're fighting each other. Why are the monkeys having a war too? Wait, Does each clan have their own monkey fighting army? That's cool. You need a monkey army too. I agree. Sorry, Chad. I had to mute there to sneeze. All right. Monkey army aside. Oh, you're done. You're done, bro. What the? How'd you get up here? Well, you're a monkey, I guess. Bro, this is a... Okay. You're kidding me, by the way. I fell on that guy. I like that they're all being respectful of our duel. Thank you, monkeys. Some very respectful monkeys. I wish the monkeys would follow you so you could lead a monkey rebellion into the castle and just cause unbelievable chaos. If this was a good game, all the monkeys could follow you. Unfortunately, it's not. All right, here we go. To the untended graves or whatever. There we go. All right. So, what are we dealing with here? Okay. I believe I looked over here and there was nothing here before, but just double checking. Yep, we danced on their graves. Okay. And then there's this building, which is where the homie was before, but they're not there now. That's sad. I missed the homie. There's no way this place is just empty. Yes, there are people. I didn't see who though, so no spoilers. Someone died. 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. Look at this top right. A bunch of things worth 21 just all fell off to their death somewhere. All right. Okay. Is that a guy up there? Or is that a monkey? That might be a monkey. We might have a monkey. Chat, are the Interior Ministry all monkeys? That'd be quite a twist. Look. Wait, is that a... Wait, that's the homie! No, it's not. It's a different homie. What's up?
You're part of the reinforcement force, right?
I mean, in a way.
Please. Please hurry. The castle outskirts are in bad shape. The damned ministry forces. They've taken up to Serpent Valley and raised a bridge. Please save Ashina. For Ashina.
Okay, that's huge, chat. So now there's a bridge in Serpent Valley. You see, down there is where I'm trying to go to. I mean, I know you can't jump over here because if you could, people would know that and they would have patched that out. Let me see this area. This is the Gyobu Oniwa. I am Gyobu Oniwa. And I ride a horse and am completely non-threatening. All right, here we go. Onward. Okay. I mean, I don't see any enemies, but I did get locked onto by something. We're looking carefully. Who? Oh, it's... Oh! Look at that, chat. That's a new area. They erected a bridge. Holy schmoly! Okay, well, apparently, I mean, I don't know. At first, I was, you know, like, it's not good, but now I'm like, okay, this guy isn't even an enemy? Okay, there we go. Listen, all I'm saying is, I don't see the normal people here building a bridge overnight. Meanwhile, the Interior Ministry's forces, they built a bridge seemingly in a day. This is the guy I was looking for. Ooh, I don't remember his voice, by the way. Ninja.
Look who it is.
I am very concerned. I couldn't take it, too many rats. I knew that would happen. That's what I meant by being very concerned. I was very worried about that happening. Okay. We're gonna have to come to him later, and we better not have lost a voice line because of that. Alright, he's fine. Who is... Okay, man. Oh, these guys have, like, pocket grenade launchers? Holy schmoly! How do you like it, man? Boom! Boom! Oh, you're weak. Oh, you're not. Oops. That guy was chill. I hope he didn't want to talk. Sorry, I just killed your friend.
Up ahead, the Interior Ministry stronghold. Bring them down in the stale of will. Groans.
All right. Hello. You also must die because I'm afraid of you shooting me too. Boom. Okay, man. Boom, bing, bang, bong. Yoink! That's your soul I just took. I mean, come on, chat. Imagine building a bridge this fast. You got to give it to him. I like the detail on it, by the way. That could, so like it shows you how they moved it so quickly. But yeah, I mean, the pillars that go down to the ground, like that is quite a Herculean construction project overnight. All right, folks, I got my tea. All right, here we go. Oh, 1 second, I got my tea. Ah, that's good. I mean, I should just walk through, right? I assume everyone else is dead. Hello, can I talk to you? No, then you die. That's what it feels like to be a streamer, chat. Not talkative, then you die. I mean, that's just how it is. You know, you gotta... Alright, I'm coming, Badger. There. No more fire hazard, Badger. Ninja!
Please, I couldn't take too many rats.
Swarming in and out of the woodwork. That's what he sounds like. Ishin must have terrified him. That is why I gone and doing some a little out of character. Would have been those mangy rats. They were closing in on our little kid. So I saved him. Now look at me. Curse the great black-haired badger story ends here. Heh. I gotta thank you. Take what you want when I'm gone. I'll give it to you now, but I'm gone. A yoinkaroo! Suck off that dead man's soul. Wait, Mibu pilgrimage balloon. Mibu balloon made in the year of the Dragon Spring pilgrimage. Sealed with a prayer for healthy upbringing. Burst the balloon while clasping one's hands in prayer. Those splashed will enjoy increased gains of all sorts for a time. On its crudely scrawled to Tenkiichi from Badger. Who's Tenkiichi, I wonder? I wonder what the lore is. But so that's the god balloon, which I assume is a one-of item that we'll never use because it's like a god balloon. It is not among the other balloons. It is. Yeah, number held 1 out of 1, unfortunately. I mean, we'll never use it is why. That's unfortunate. I wish we could, you know, see its effects and appreciate your craftsmanship or whatever, but not today. Okay, there's that grace there. Oh, could I have just gone from that grace? That doesn't feel right. I might get locked here. Tell me this is new. Okay, good. Scared myself. So I could go back down this way. The reason I'm doing it is because it seems like this is, they blocked this off. Look at this. Bro, I mean, you gotta give it to the Interior Ministry. Oh, look, chat. You can't double jump on this. Wow, because they know if you could get around. And you could do a little skip. That's funny, chat. Nice. What? Where did you come from? This guy's half health as well. I'll kill you through the fence, bro. Where did he come from? For a second, I thought everything respawned, but then I was like, wait a minute. No, it didn't. I probably should have kept those up. These are like areas to hide behind. I feel like those are more for me than they are for, Oh, I see. All right, I don't care. Okay. Oh, I heard someone else just now. Yep. Does that kill me? Woo! I know there's a jump here. All right, well, that's a jump just for our life there. Whoa! That almost just lost us a full skill point. Bro, come on. Dude, this game, dog, that is... Okay, now I'm over here, I guess. Okay, that worked out. I like how I got quiet IRL. Gotcha. There we go. Turn back if you okay, I already beat the headless though, so your warning is should be taken down. Adamantite scrap. That's a waste of my time. I can get on top of there. Does it matter now? I doubt it. You're kidding me, dude. I don't like sometimes it just eats your momentum and you just go straight. We'll go this way first. The item is taken here. Sorry, chat. I just, you know, I didn't get much sleep. I got some, don't get me wrong. If you hadn't done this, I wonder if there's gonna be something in here now that, you know, because we killed the headless. I'm curious what we're about to see. Also, there's the way to Shigendo here. I wonder if that was another path I could have taken. There's the way up. Don't tell me I'm trapped now. I mean, this is literally the path to Shigendo, right? kind of interesting that I could have taken this path. I mean, there's no way up though, right? Am I wrong? No, I think there isn't a way up. Hello. How did that thing hit me even? Robbed. Okay, we're back here, but we already have this grace. This is just Bell Temple. Ring bell. Read? Do not ring this. Inviting movers is an act of virtue, but only the status of heart. Okay, no. Okay. I don't think we can get back. I mean, I'll see. I think we're gonna have to teleport. I don't know. Surely we can get back. I mean, why would that be there if you can't get up to it? Am I stupid? Why would there even be a grapple? Because if you only can drop down, maybe from up here. I mean, that would explain why this platform is here. Yes. Okay, nice. I was wondering why there was a little platform there this whole time. When I was fighting Headless, I also was wondering that, to be honest. So I could have gone this way the whole time. Fasten. Oh, I bet you the door is closed, so players can't come this way from that direction and mess up the storytelling. That is my guess. No, you can. No, you can't. No, you can. Yeah, I know. You see me. Well, that was unintentional. Oh, you're not a man. I mean, you're sort of a man. Okay, there was a guy behind me the whole time. Boom, boom. All right, I believe these are the only ones here, so I can now. All right, we're poisoned, but that's okay. I'm sure we have antidote powder. Somebody sees us, which is worrying me. Black gunpowder. Cash! Someone dropped their cash in here. I like how they're color-coded. You know, like these are the red guys. Sugar! They're like, maybe you want to stealth through this area. Excuse me? Did you just hear that, chat? Somebody's drinking sake. Hello? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm so close to level 3 that I was like, maybe that 21 points will get me there. I feel like I'm about to hit a boss fight or something. They're making too much noise. This has to be like a boss here. Who is making that noise? Yeah, that's a 2-bar Andy. We could probably do him first try, but I think we want to secure our level 3 before we do. I love that you can hear him though. Is there another boss below me? I wonder if all the old boss arenas now will be boss arenas again, is my question. Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess I was right. They are boss arenas again.
Oh, let me up.
Actually, can I make everyone forget I'm here by doing this? I mean, no one could get to me, right? So I can just kind of chill, maybe. Okay. Chat, we are like 2 points off of our skill point is why I'm like being a little cautious. So I'm right. So every place that was a boss arena will be a boss arena again. And possibly more. Also, I skipped the entire castle area. I forgot to do that part. Uh-oh. All right, that's level 4. All right, we got it. Level 4. All right, now we can fight with a lot more impunity. I wonder if that alerts the guys on the other side too. All right, here's what I think we're gonna do, chat. I mean, surely you're meant to just do this. All right. Who? Okay. No. What? Chat, he has 2 health bars again. I'm actually genuinely confused. How did he get both health bars back? Oh, these doors are open finally. Are they fighting each other? Elliot, hello! You a Sekiro fan? This is our first playthrough. Okay, if I can maybe get rid of some of these annoying guys. Oh, I'm about to get burned. Yep. Oh, I'm about to die. Excuse me. Yeah, I knew that was happening. Does burn carry over, I wonder? I might still die. Hello, my man. Yee, buddy. You play any other FromSoft games or just Sekiro? There's a lot of purists out there. Bro is glugging. Look at him. He's drinking away. Welcome to the stream, though. Oh. Hello. Fulminated Miracry. Wow. Things really give a... Alright. Where are you, bro? I don't see this guy. Oh, he's like blending in because he's red. Okay, who are you that's... Okay, where did that come from, chat? This way. Oh, he's in the tower. I see. Aha. Okay, really? Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me, chat. Hold on. I mean, I tried Elden Ring, but I mean, aren't we all? Or are you going to tell me that Sekiro, the first time you ever played it, you hitless every boss at level 1? Like, your first try of it, you're like, oh, yeah, I mean, like, Who only plays games where they're immediately good? I don't know. Elden Ring is great. I think everyone, I think if you, like, you need to understand something. I am somebody who, also I'm curing my burn. I never played a video game until just recently, right? And I did all bosses in Elden Ring. It took a long time, but I did it. I did Nightreign, all bosses. Level 1, hitless. Alright. Tiny little platform. So anyone can do anything. That's all I'm saying. You're right, I'll give it a try. You really should. It is so worth time. It's so beautiful. What about the Dark Souls series? You ever try that? Hatches is gone. I'll drop. Fistful of ass, pellet. This door is not open. This is where the... No. No! Bro, what? He's dead? Dude. I don't know. What did I do wrong? Elliot, have you played Sekiro more than once? My question to you is, because this is my first playthrough. I got into his quest line up until he was like, find somebody who will pillage corpses in the battlefield for me. And now he's dead, so it's too late. But could you tell me, do you know what I missed? Like, how was I supposed to find somebody who pillages corpses for him? Or is there nothing? Is he dies now? But don't spoil if he's not dead, I guess. Elliot says, I never tried, actually. Really not a big fan of games where you die, go back, die, go back, but Sekiro I fell in love with. So Sekiro was like your first experience in that type of game where you liked it. Anyone in the chat? No. By the way, we do multi-stream. That's why you'll see the number in the top right corner is different than the viewers you'll see on the stream. And that's why you'll hear me talking to people in chats that you don't see. Anyone know if I've just, that quest line, I've ruined it and now he's dead? Oh, interesting. But I mean, Sekiro is a perfect game, so I get you, Elliot. I do. But I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, if you actually really liked Sekiro, then I mean, there's so much more that you definitely would like. I really don't remember. It was a long time ago since I played like the whole story like this. I usually run around for the main bosses. How many times have you beaten the game? I know there was a secret path over there. Yes. I assume there's nothing over here now, but worth checking anyway. Okay. If I just yeet myself over, that'd be pretty funny. This just leads up to that part. Look at this, chat. Look what we see because we did this. Look at what we have here, chat. You know what? You know what? How do you like this? Okay, that didn't work. I'm still gonna kill this guy. Long range battle. Let's go. That's our first time killing an enemy long range in the whole game, I think. I'm ashamed to say it, but the whole game once, I just could not do one certain boss, so I gave up and started the whole thing over again. I mean, nothing shameful about that. You know, you do what you can. Me personally, I never played a video game, basically. But I always dreamed of playing the Dark Souls series. Because of just the art and the lore and the challenge, and it just seemed so rewarding. And so finally I did. I'm missing something, chat. Oh, maybe I think I went backwards is what just happened. Anyway, finally I did, and I fell in love with a certain boss in Dark Souls 3 called the Nameless King. So much that it inspired a love of video games. And I would speedrun. I learned how to speedrun the game. Just to get back to him. And so I wouldn't even finish the game over and over again. I would just, you know, I would do skips to basically get to him again over and over again. And then I would just restart. Okay, folks. We're doing good. We've cleared out a lot. We just want to kill every enemy. And get every item. You know, we get our money's worth, that's for sure. But if you're interested in the Souls series or an Elden Ring, that sort of stuff, we're doing after we finish Sekiro, we're doing a birthday marathon where we speedrun Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring back to back to back to back. So you can get a good look at all the games then, although maybe that's probably not the way to do it and would honestly spoil you. You know what? Don't come to that stream, actually. Because I think, again, if you liked Sekiro, I think you'll like Elden Ring. And if you like Elden Ring, I think you'll like Dark Souls 3. You know? But you just gotta try, you gotta put in the time. It does take time to learn. But, you know, a lot of people are busy, but you have a whole, you know, you don't have to beat something overnight. You can do it over months, over years. It doesn't matter. I know somebody who just finished Elden Ring, and I had been playing it since the game came out. But, you know, kids, a job, and so, you know, like paying 30 minutes at a time. You do what you have to. Yeah, that's why I fell in love with Sekiro. The reward you feel when you finally beat the boss you fought for so long is so good. Which is the hardest FromSoft game? Oh, I mean, a lot of people will answer that question to you straight up, and they're not thinking if they do. Either they're just objectively wrong, like they're just saying something, you know? But if you really weigh that question out, I don't know. Like Dark Souls 3, maybe. To be honest, the real answer is, and the objectively right answer is Dark Souls 2 is the hardest. And the reason Dark Souls 2 is the hardest, Dark Souls 2 is the easiest, but it's the hardest because of a level design. So like the question you'd be asking, sorry, I'm just fixing my multi-chat real quick. The question you should really ask is like, which has the hardest bosses, which has the hardest levels, those things, because those are different for each game. Like Dark Souls 2, hardest levels, hardest bosses would probably be Elden Ring, you know, but if you're saying, but that's not on average. On average, Elden Ring is the easiest, but Elden Ring has the hardest bosses ever made in a video game also. So like it's very top heavy. But Elden Ring, you can avoid the hardest bosses and play the entire game and beat it without fighting the hardest bosses. Also, Elden Ring is a very easy game. There's a funny interview with Miyazaki, right? Miyazaki is the creator of all these games. He's the director, writer, all that kind of stuff. So when the DLC came out for Elden Ring, there's this interview with Miyazaki where he's like, yeah, I'm really bad at video games, actually. So he goes, you know, I'm summoning, I'm using, you know, I'm using every buff possible. I'm using everything you can. He's like, and he goes, that's personally how I think people are supposed to play. That's the funny part. He's like, a lot of people, they're like, you know, doing challenge runs, they're doing level 1 runs like I do. And he's like, nah, bro, you know, use everything to your disposal. And that's how he feels about it. And so he said Elden Ring was designed in a way where anyone could play it. Essentially, there's an easy mode built into it. Okay. So if you struggle on Elden Ring, know that you can turn Elden Ring into the easiest of any FromSoft game by a wide margin. Okay, how long is this guy gonna beat that horn for? Where is he, by the way? I just want to kill the guy making that noise. Oh, it's this guy. I see him. All right, Mr. Drunkard. This is a guy who like is just, he's the weakest guy. They're like, all right, well, you're gonna die, you know. They're like, be the guy who attracts all of the attention of the enemy. Oh, how did he get up there? Wait, are there multiple? No, he's just, oh, he's very fast. I see. Oh, he has a fire sword. You know, I saw that before, but it didn't really click in my brain. Have we killed all the ads finally, chat? I'm kind of afraid this guy has some like jizz statues to get life back, because we got him to 1 bar and then he immediately went back to 2, and so I'm a little worried, to be honest. All right, chat, we've cleared it out. Finally, we can play the game. Lol. All right, hold on. Can I hang here? I need somewhere I can hang. I'm pretty much stuck at the first boss in Elden Ring. The thing is, though, I'm not really used to the controls, so I will try it, though. What do you mean by the first boss in Elden Ring? Because there is no first boss in Elden Ring. Elden Ring is open world. You have to realize that. So, when you say the first boss, do you mean the horse boss? Are you talking about the horse boss? I just want to, because I can give you some... I will not spoil anything, I promise you, but I can give you a little insight that you might not have realized. Yes, okay. Do you know why you're stuck on that horse boss? All right? Think of this differently for a second. FromSoft are very careful where they put enemies. Their enemy placement is like a big deal to them. So, the reason the horse boss is there is it's supposed to teach the player that some things you run away from, because it's an open world game. It's not linear like Sekiro or the Soul series. So the Sentinel is there so that the player learns you can run around stuff and come back later when you're stronger. That's why he's there. So the Tree Sentinel is harder than almost all of the bosses in the surrounding area at the start. But he's harder by a wide margin because, again, he's supposed to teach you not to fight. Because if you just run into every boss on under-leveled before you're ready, right? It's an open world game. And if you just try and take it like, I have to kill this thing in front of me, you will do it eventually. I did. For example, I had not played a video game, okay? My first stream ever, back at the end of May, was I start Elden Ring, my first stream ever. I run into that guy, and I fought against the Tree Sentinel at level 0 with a level 0 weapon for 9.5 hours. I fought until I killed him. 9.5 hours. My first stream ever. Hey, Ellie, thank you for the subscription. But anyway, so 9.5 hours. So I did beat him, but he's there to teach you the lesson to run around. So when you say you're stuck at the first boss, you should never be stuck at the Tree Sentinel, because he's supposed to teach you don't get stuck, just run elsewhere, you know? And you'll find, like, the first bosses are quite easy, but he is not the first boss. So there's a lot of people out there who didn't pick that up, who don't, they're thinking like how video games were like 20 years ago, to be honest, or like Fortnite or something, where it's like FromSoft, everything is trying to tell you something. Every enemy in every area, their placement is telling you a story. They're giving, this is what you have to do. That makes sense. I guess I'm used to Sekiro where you have to fight that one boss to get moving. Yeah, it's not a linear game. It is open world. So, sometimes you got to go and come back. But if you want to play hard mode, you fight everything in front of you, and you can. That's what's great about Elden Ring, is you have that choice. But the game's creator, Miyazaki, he will tell you he would never do that. He will tell you straight up, he's like, no. You leave and you come back when you're stronger. Speaking of leaving and come back when you're stronger, that's not happening right now. All right, man. Game on. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Woo! Oh, he spits fire. Yeah, he has way more poison than I do. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. All right, don't dodge that. Oh, fire sword. Yep, that's what I thought. It burns through my weapon. Okay. Let's put that here. Move that. And then let's take a swig. Nope, wrong one. Boom, boom. Okay, he has a lot of health. That was a grab, chat. This is rough. I don't. Oh, I tried to block in time, but no. Am I burned? No, I just have burn up. Pellets, right? Dude, he has so much health, chat. So, do I just run around him until his sword is not on fire anymore each time he does that? I mean, I could just do this, right? Okay, he just took a drink to take a drink. I mean, I guess he really is a drunkard. She get Kichi of the Red Guard. Red Guard, not Red Guard. All right, man. Pellet. Okay, this is what I should have been doing from the beginning. Again, this might be the weakling way, but listen, we are top ranked for FromSoft games, right? Bro's living up to his name. Oh yeah. So, have you heard or seen the game Nightreign, Elliot? Oh, I didn't think he had that range on him. Chat, I think we're going to lose this one. I needed to jump that, chat. We got him down to half at least. Yeah, a little bit. All right, we'll let his fire run out. It runs out pretty quickly, to be honest. Okay. Boom. Oh, I tried to defend. Okay. What is our situation here, folks? I think that... So Nightreign is our favorite game. Nightreign is an arcade version of Elden Ring. You know what? If you want to get good at Elden Ring, Nightreign is actually the secret, Elliot. We start streaming to play Elden Ring, and then Elden Ring Nightreign comes out 1 week later, and we start playing that. We fell in love with it. Nightreign, if you don't know, is an arcade version of Elden Ring. That's it. It's like if you went to the arcade, you put in a quarter, right? Or whatever it is nowadays, you know, you put in $5,000, whatever, you know, inflation. Anyway, you put in a quarter into the arcade machine and you play Elden Ring for 40 minutes. That is Nightreign. And you play against random bosses, and the map changes around. And what's nice about Nightreign is once you've beaten the base game, there's a ranked system and a ranked mode in Nightreign. And the ranked mode is very hard. Once you get up to depth 5 and you're one of the 0.5% of players at the top of the mountain, you're playing hitless, you can't get hit by anything. It's as if it's like a level 1 run hitless every time. And so just playing Nightreign and grinding it, and what's nice about Nightreign is, again, it's just 40-minute games. So it's short, it's not too much of a time commitment. But what's nice about it is we became really good at Elden Ring because of Nightreign. Because in Elden Ring, you're not like fighting bosses non-stop. You're not fighting non-stop. A lot of it is just traversing and running around and like, but in Nightreign, it's just bosses, boss. And so you get so good at the game. So I went in not having basically played a video game before. And then Nightreign made me so good that I was able to all bosses Elden Ring. So much so, now by the end of Elden Ring, we went up against the hardest boss, period. And we made a challenge where we had a parry only. Now, I am trying to figure out what I want to do here, to be honest. Because I have thrown heavily. I mean, I have these divine grass, but I feel like I should keep all of my stuff. Yeah, okay. He's just so close to death, chat. Alright, we have to just get used to jumping that. He's gonna one-shot me is the problem, and it's like... I wasted my heals. I didn't think about this too much. I just don't want to have to... I don't want to have to fight him again because there's like 8,000 ads here. Okay. And I don't want to have to fight him with his 10,000 ads around. Come on. Okay. Okay. Okay, if I get stuck up against the wall, I'm definitely dead. I do know one thing I can do. Boom, boom. Okay, he's almost dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh, we went right by him. That's lucky. Because he did not care. Okay, so there's a cooldown on that. On being able to firecracker him. Not all bosses have that. Dude, not see, this is the thing about Sekiro is because there's no stamina, you can just bait whatever you want. Come on, he's almost dead. Got him! Woo! Let's go, dude. 3 out of 4. That's huge, chat. So again, was that the coward's way to beat him? Absolutely. Do I care? No. I'm telling you, once you get to like the place in these games where you're doing like hitless runs and level 1 runs like I am, you realize something, which is you just win, bro. Especially for your first playthrough, all you're trying to do is win. And it's like, you know, cheesing stuff is part of the game. It's like if you ever watch someone do a hitless run, you'll notice, you'll be like, wait, that you're just cheesing so many of the bosses. It's like, yes. I treated it like a puzzle. It is what it is. Although one day, because I intend to challenge run Sekiro, I'll be able to fight against everything like parry only, that kind of stuff. So we will get better at the game for sure. Thank you for the well done. But for, you know, now. For now. But all right. So, where does that leave us, chat? We haven't done the castle yet. We are now in the outskirts. We've got the stairway. We have a lot more to unlock around the outskirts, though. To be honest, we'll continue going back tomorrow. That's going to be the end of the stream. For those who are new here, we stream every day, same time, starting 4 hours prior to this minute and ending around now. Every day. We start the stream with Nightreign, Elden Ring Nightreign. Ranked mode in the highest difficulty of any FromSoft game. And then we end the stream with Sekiro, our first playthrough. We are getting close to the end of our first playthrough of Sekiro, though. So, you know, make sure to stay tuned. Join the Discord if you want to know when we're live. If there's ever any changes to the plan. I'm going to try and be early here and there. I don't know. But anyway, that's it. We never take a day off. Dude, we got three grand in our pocket. And we've 3 out of 4 prayer beads. Dude, we're so set. I might buy the axe now, the lazulite axe. I don't know. I'll ask when Cloud is back. See ya. It was nice meeting you, Elliot. Wonderful having you here. And I hope to see you again. But even more than that, I hope you give Elden Ring enough of a chance, because I think it is such a rewarding experience. You know, when you know, from going from feeling not good enough, like I was at the start, where it took me 9.5 hours to beat a boss, to at the end where I was basically blindfolded, you know, able to beat the game. Like, it felt incredible, and the story is incredible. If you like Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin, the author of the Game of Thrones series, he is the one who wrote the story of Elden Ring. So the story is very good and well written. But anyway, you're all amazing. You have a wonderful one. Peace, 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 and bye-bye.